Hey guys, we're going live. Should be live, should be good. Just gotta turn on my phone, turn off my phone here. Anyone in the house yet? Who's here? Darren. Hey Darren, I know Mad Max was in earlier. Sally's here. That was going to be a question she's already addressed. Hopefully it's not too echoey in the garage tonight, so I thought I'd try something a little different. Awesome, thanks Darren. So I'll just wait to see if there's a few more people that join, but before I start with some updates and then the usual setup. What's going on, Darren? What's new? How was your week? I know there's Ken. Ken is streaming right now, so I know a lot of the guys that obviously watch my channel are watching Ken. So he started his stream a little earlier. So I'm solo here, man. I guess whenever Ken ends his stream, hopefully some guys will jump over my way so we can have a chit chat. So Darren, been a week work-wise. Yeah, same here. Crazy work week for me. Anyways, my schedule is kind of all over the place. So kind of different. Short turnaround and then a full work week. Then basically short turnaround again and right back into work. So not really used to that, but anyhow. Who else is here? Sally saying hi to Darren. I see nine eyeballs so far, but I guess with Ken being a bigger YouTuber, obviously everyone's there, but nothing I can do. There's so many streams going on right now that I can't avoid that. Nor am I going to try to work around everyone else's schedule. I just have to hope that people like my channel and come here. So I was actually on his for a bit myself, and then I just said, hey, I bowed out, and then I'm starting my own. So I'm going to try to keep it going on Thursdays, every Thursday. I know Mad Max, Sally saying hi to Mad Max. I know Mad Max was in earlier, but I guess he's gone. So it's just us for now. Yeah, Mustang, thanks for popping in. He's saying, I'm sorry, going back to Darren. Darren said, build it and they will come. Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying. Mustang says, I'm here so you can start. Actually, I really appreciated some of your comments, and you certainly made me think twice about the shifter, whether I was doing something wrong or not. But we'll get into that a little bit more. Marcus D, that's my boy. He's in. Thanks, Marcus. Always nice to support Dad. I supported you for still supporting you. So it's good that you're here for me. Thank you. So I had a couple of questions for you guys tonight, but I was hoping there was a few more in the stream. So maybe I'll just reserve those for now. Antoine's popped over. Thanks, Antoine, for coming in. He's saying, hey, foxbody guru, just checking in, getting close on finishing my 91 notchback. Can't wait to send you some pics. Yeah, I would like to see those, and I appreciate you popping in and checking in. You comment on everything, so I appreciate that. Mustang, yeah, I see now what you're saying about it being locked out in first. Yeah, so well, let's talk about it. That first gear, it's locked out in first. So as soon as I put that shifter into first gear, it's locked, and I can't get it into second. I was thinking what you were saying, whether or not if I could just slide it from first to second without squeezing the lever, and then need the lever for third. But no, it's locked in first. I need to squeeze it to get into second, and then hang on to the lever. So that's a weird setup. Who else? I don't like it. That's why I was in the video to begin with. So I am going to change it. Who else? No Fox actually mentioned that. I think he said his buddy was the exact same setup as mine. Yes, that his buddies was exactly like mine, and it was strange. His buddy didn't like it. So yeah, so Mustang, yeah, I see now. Yeah, okay. So it has me wondering if it's a Ford pattern shifter. Yeah, I don't know. So that tranny was a used tranny, but it's been completely refreshed. And I spoke to the previous owner of it, and he confirmed that's how we ran it. And I said, wow. I mean, to me, there's a lot of little fine motor skills there when you're trying to go quick. He said he eventually got used to it, but I personally wouldn't use it myself. So I totally agree with you. There's no way I'm going to use that. So it's either going to be an air shifter setup, or I'm going to do a ratchet style. So my builder is suggesting a ratchet style. So no lever, no nothing. It's almost like a little Tiptronic. You basically just paddle it back into each gear and keep going. So I guess we'll see. We'll see what is going to be the best fit. But I certainly appreciate the input. What did you guys think of the other little quirky things that I had on that video? As far as the things that kind of bugged me, the shifter is definitely, that is 100% something I'm going to change. But what did you guys think about the other little items? Mustang said, have you considered the turbo action cheetah? I'm not familiar with it. And I guess, as I mentioned in that video, this is my first setup, so I've never used the auto, in any Mustang or foxbody that I've ever owned. So I'm not familiar with turbo action cheetah. So something I'm just going to scratch it down. Turbo action cheetah. I'm not familiar with that shifter, or whatever that is. So I'll definitely look into it. But my builder was kind of leaning me towards the ratchet style. So his sons are still racing, and I was taking a look at some of their videos, and their videos they're basically just a ratchet, or what they refer to as a ratchet shift. So they're just grabbing the shifter. It's almost basically like a Tiptronic style, and the shifter comes back into the middle, and then bang, just two little touches, bang, bang, gone. So I kind of like that. Seems pretty easy. You don't have to squeeze any levers to shift the gears or whatnot. So I don't know. Just going back to that video, if you guys saw the video, what did you guys think about the other little things that I pointed out that kind of bugged me? So the trailer, the parachute mount, I meant to say. I keep saying a trailer hitch because that's what it reminds me of. That's what it reminds me of when the parachute is disconnected. So I don't like the way it sticks out, so I'm going to readjust that. The roll cage bars, yeah, they're fixed. They're not fun going in and out, but we'll figure it out. Antoine said, man, I can't stop looking at the beautiful notch in your background, those wheels, that stance. Nice. Well, thank you. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. It's not completely finished. The stance is close. The stance is close. It's going to sink in there a little bit more. I got some adjustability back there. Who else has come in? I'm just going to say hi to everyone that's popped in. Benchen, all right. Thanks for popping in, brother. I appreciate it. AB's Garage. Is it AB's Garage or Ab's Garage? I associate stuff with fitness, so when I see your name, it kind of reminds me of fitness. So correct me, brother. I'll be, if you're still around, I'm going to be opening up the stream, so you're going to be more and welcome to pop in. Anybody's going to be welcome to pop in. I like opening the chat and having conversation. So just back to Antoine for a second. The stance is close, but I wanted to want that tire tucked in more. It's not completely set up at the moment, so once the suspension and the anti-roll bar gets adjusted and everything, I'm going to drop it down a little bit more, as much as I can. And same with the front. The front, I'm going to take a peek and see how much I can drop that front nose, of course. So AB's Garage or Ab's Garage, I'd like you to correct me if you don't mind. Says, first time tuning in to one of your live stream. What's up, everyone? So he's got a great page going, beautiful GT 350. So you guys check out his check out his YouTube channel. Congrats. I don't know if I said congrats or not, but he just recently hit 1,000 subs. So that's a big accomplishment. John Viveros, that's my nephew. He's in the house. Thanks for popping in, John. I popped into your stream last night, and then I saw that you had some technical issues and you jumped over to your other channel. So that was a great. I guess it's great to have a backup channel in that sense. So I did pop over there, but your stream runs. I said hi, but I knew you were commentating the hockey game, and it goes so fast you missed me. But anyways, John, I appreciate you popping in, and man, I love all your support. I love you, and that's it, man. When you're ready to learn to drive stick, let's get it done. Mustang. I like the swing out on the doors. I have them on my car, and they make life so much easier. Yeah, that's another little thing that I'm going to address. I mean, I can live with it. I'm still pretty, I'm not the biggest guy, so I can easily sink my ass and get in there. But Boosted's in the house. Thanks, Boosted, for dropping in. Another great channel. Love watching all his racing. He's saying, what's up, brother? So, all right, he corrected me. It's AB's Garage. Okay, cool, brother. Thanks for the correction. Broken Tool, thanks for popping in. Nice lift. Yeah, it comes in handy. Lift is good. Get some mechanical work done, but I really bought it more for storage. Frees up a parking spot. So it certainly comes in handy. I actually want to get one more, and then actually I want to redo my entire garage. I'm going to move this. I'm kind of sitting in I got a 2.5 car garage on the one side, and then I got an oversized single on that side there. So I want to move this hoist and stack another hoist side by side on the double side. Oh, there's Mr. Fox. I want to stack two. You gonna sit? All right, Mr. Fox is gonna sick. I gotta make some room. All right, there she is.
I'm done. Hi guys.
Boy. So I want to move that hoist over and stack it on the double side, and then the single side there will be Sally's side, so she doesn't have to deal with the hoist and whatnot. So keep it nice and simple for her to go in and out.
Plus, we need another hoist so when I have my toy.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, we're still working on trying to find something for Sally. So,
Yes.
Foxbody Media, Simon, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, you know what, Boosted, that was my concern. So, I know a lot of guys run swing outdoors in my neck of the woods. So before I make that change, I'm going to look into if they're legal or not. I know there's a few guys that are running some pretty big times, and they're running 8s and 9s, and they got swing outdoors. Some of them even have like a bolt-in cage or a 6-point cage. So they're pretty lax, a little bit lax, but I heard they're tightening up. So I'm going to definitely look into that. So you can.
Hey, Boosted. No Fox Given is in the house too. I saw your videos this week.
Yeah, we watched No Fox.
Oh, look at who's in the stream.
Really, garage stream. I like it.
See, you said you wanted a garage stream. You got a garage stream.
So, Boosted, that was a good point. Before I make that change, of course, the cage is perfect as it is. They did a really great job. They kept it tight, so tight. I had difficulty putting panels and stuff back in, so I don't want to wreck it, or I'm not going to put the swing outdoors. If it's not illegal, I'll just keep squeezing in through. So it's not going to be driven on the street a lot, so I can live with it. It's more track oriented, but we'll go from there. But I like that point. That was on the back of my brain. So just we got a few more people in the house, so just so you guys know, we'll chit chat. I got a few updates here that I want to chat about. I was just waiting for a few more people to come in. And then, as usual, I'll open up the stream, and then we'll have some.
Hey, John.
We'll have some good chat. So, John's back in. Hot Take Hockey. If there's any hockey fans in the house, go check out our nephew John. The guy's a super streamer. If you guys want to see, how to do a stream, he's got 30,000 plus subscribers. I don't know how he does it. He commentates. He engages, and he addresses comments. So for all you hockey fans, he does all the games. So go check him out when you get a chance. If there's no other,
I say if you're not even a hockey fan, if you want to see someone do a live stream and just complete engagement and just, oh my God, it's just amazing how he can multitask and keep it all together. And just his enthusiasm, his passion, everything. It's awesome. I love you, John.
Good point. I like that point. I've learned so much just from watching John do it, and I still don't know how he does it. Because his comments just go.
I just think that people that are successful is just because they're passionate about what they talk about and what they are just trying to educate and really just spread the love about it. So whether you're a YouTuber about a Mustang or hockey or football, whatever it is, I think anyone can be successful, but they got to show they're passionate about it, and he does a really great job on that. So
good job, John. Okay, so let's talk about a couple little updates. Number one is I'm considering a small minor name change. And the reason I'm considering that is I know there's been some people that have said, oh, is it Paul dfox? Is it Paul the blah, blah, blah. I meant for the name to be Paul dfox. So I was thinking about sliding an A just after the D, and then this way there would be no confusion in the name. Yeah. So it would be Pauldfox. If you guys don't know, our last name is Da Rosa, DAROSA. So that's where the D comes from. So I'm going to type in what I was.
Not a massive change.
Not a big change. So this is what. Okay, so I just put in the chat comments what the new name would be, and I guess I want to know from you guys if you think that's self-explanatory. Does that look like Paul dfox, or do I leave it as is? Well, you guys tell me. I'd like to see some comments pop in regards to what do you think. Okay, I'll keep going with the. That's going to address. I actually scratched down some notes just so I can remember some stuff.
I like it.
I like it. Paul dfox is a great name. Okay, so nephew says dfox.
Boosted.
I like dfox. So
awesome.
Yeah, you have it spaced, so that's okay. It sounds really good to Rayleigh. It sounds good to me.
I like it.
So our name is actually spaced as well. It's a DAR space, then ROSA. So I like the way even Boosted wrote it out.
I think people would probably associate it even better like that, too, right?
That might look okay. So I just
really likes it.
I just wrote it like that. The fox, yeah. Always read it as the fox, yeah. Well, yeah. But I was in I was in a stream. Whose was it? I think I was in Silverback's stream. And there was a bunch of people a bunch of people in the panel and asked, is it dfox or dfox? And it was obviously hard for me to explain that. So I thought, hey, there's a great little conversation we can have. So Paulo Furtado, Paul dfox, he likes. So far the votes have all been Paul dfox. Okay. Do you guys like it spaced? Or I know this is now I'm pushing my luck here. Do you like it spaced or not spaced? So either way, it's going to work.
I think either way it will work.
So
yeah, I like it. Sounds more like your last name.
Simon from Foxbody Media. Just if you guys aren't familiar, Simon does some pretty cool little videos. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Check him out.
Pretty awesome.
He's the one that actually made I got two little videos in. That doesn't make sense. I have two of those like flashy, little intro and outro videos. Those are done by Simon, so pretty cool. Yeah. Either way, it's all good. I'll support y'all. Thanks, Boosted. What about Paul dfox? Yeah, that's with the big D. Yeah. Okay. Now. Yeah. All right. Either or. We're gonna get an A, and then I'll figure out.
He's gonna be scratching this all night and be like.
No. Okay, so No Fox Given says, Paul, I noticed in your video you have the switches on your wheel with the cords hanging and was wondering how you keep it from tangling up in the turn signal switch. I noticed there's no switch. Oh, good observation. So, hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
No Fox, I actually don't have, I have turn signal switches, and those that's the trans. So I got a trans button on the wheel. I got 3 buttons on the wheel. There's a trans, there's a bump, and there's a scramble. Those wires are just temporarily loosely because there's going to be some more wiring done. So I haven't finalized anything in the car because the dash unfortunately is going to come back out. We're changing everything over to the Holley Dominator system, so I got to rip everything back out. So anyways, long story short is I didn't tuck and make everything neat yet. But as far as the turn signal switches, it's all, actually, if you look inside, there's a little black toggle. And so that's what I'm using for a turn signal switch. Basically a 3-way toggle, left, right. And then in the dash, if you look carefully, you may have to pause the video. You're going to see there's 2 green little lights, and those are my indicators. So maybe I'll do a little video. It's maybe a little short of it anyways, just to show what that setup is. So yeah, so no, the toggle on the other side, that's my 2-step. The 2-step and so I got the toggle. I'm just addressing No Fox's comment here. So the toggle on the right, that's my 2-step and line lock. No, two-step and oh shit. Yeah, sorry. That's a two-step and a line lock on that toggle. On the left, that's my turn signal. So one toggle goes up and down, and then the turn signal switch goes left and right. And that's how I did it. So I actually bought a Motion Raceworks belay turn signal switch. It's a really nice piece. Fits my column perfectly, but it's too close to the bezel, to the instrument bezel, and the wires do get all tangled up there. So I really like the toggle. And on the next setup, I've been told that they can actually build the, yeah, no, I'm going to use the toggle on the next setup as well. So just to avoid any wiring up. Okay, let me catch up now. Hopefully that answered your question. That was a long-winded answer.
Did we miss anybody? We said hi to Funky.
I think I've said hi to Funky. Funky's another great channel, guys. Basically everyone here I know is we're all supporting each other, so those are all the great channels. Guys. Check out No Fox. We touched base. Boosted. How much horsepower the Fox have? What's the setup, huh? Okay, so this Fox is a brand new setup. Hasn't turned over as of yet. I've been working on it for, well, I guess August will be 2 years.
Yeah, this August.
I'm having a cobra motor, a stroked cobra motor built. Mm-hmm. And I guess the goal for now is just that 1,000 mark. So hopefully,
I like how he says just 1,000.
Yeah, it's only 1,000. 1,000.
It's so humble.
1,000 is like the new standard almost, you know.
Well, so, I think it's a lot.
So it's cobra motor, TH400, Ford 9-inch rear end. Car is mini tubbed, 12-point cage. I guess certified for 850. I got the extra pieces to go more, like I got the halo bar and whatnot to start running some quicker times, but you know what? It's all a new setup. It's going to be a while. There's going to be a lot of shakedown passes, a lot of setup. So
we just want to hear her start.
I just needed to start. Sorry, and the power adder is a 91 mil Garrett. So and flipping over to a complete Holly Dominator setup, all brand new, front to back. The wiring, there's not one thread of foxbody wiring in there. It's a complete Ron Francis setup, front to back. Boosted, if you haven't checked out my, I have like a little montage video, kind of like front to back of what's in the car. If you're bored, take a peek at it. It gives you a really good look at what's all in the car. Okay.
Funky better get busy.
Rayleigh says, or you can make it Paul dfox. No, I'm going to add, I like the apostrophe there. Just giving ideas. I appreciate the ideas. I definitely want to squeeze in the A though. I mean, it kind of fits our last name anyways. So no Fox. Okay, I have my trans brake and two-step on the same button. You know what? I'm a bozo. It's my trans brake and my two-step on that toggle. It's all new setup, man. There's so much going on. The line lock is on the shifter. That's right. I can't even keep it straight.
It's visualizing.
Yeah, there was a lot of wiring. Oh my God. Yeah. I never realized I would never want to wire a car like that again. So a lot of hours of wiring. So Funky, I have been tearing it apart. Exhaust will be here tomorrow, right? Has to get Ginger ready. I know you're going to town on Ginger to get her ready. So we got Boosted, same here, No Fox, Sublime, hey Matt. Thanks for popping in, Matt, appreciate it. We got Victor, saying hello to Mr. and Mrs.
Hello,
Fox.
Victor.
It's Sally, name's Victor, it's Sally if you don't know her first name, so it's cool. We like Mr. Fox.
Foxy.
She's tough, so you gotta watch it. About time Sublime I covered. Okay, so Boosted says 1,000 in a Fox is fun, gonna be sick. I hope so. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do it. You know, the short block should easily cover the 1,000 or handle that 1,000 easily. So I overbuilt it, of course. I overbuilt it to handle more power for future growth. So we should be able to throw quite a bit.
So foxbody media says 1,000 for now. That's exactly right.
Yeah, Simon, 1,000 for now. So the media goal is 1,000. Then we'll climb from there. So we'll see what she's gonna do. I'm gonna push it. So Victor's just saying what's up to Boosted. Simon saying yeah, 1,000 for now. Hey, it never ends, man. Just like everything else. Suki, I like Suki, man. Sup.
Like it.
Still, we gotta go for a Cobra cruise whenever this weather gets a little better. Weather around our neck of the woods. Rainy, cold, crappy. So just a bunch of people saying hi to each other. And
Boosted. Wait,
I need to add the scramble. Yeah, I'm all scrambled up. We were having some fun, and we kind of, as we wired it up, we kind of named it the holy shit button. So I'm thinking I'm not going to need the scramble button for a while. There's going to be enough to get used to as it is. Testing my streetcar tomorrow. Here, testing my so Boosted is testing his streetcar tomorrow, first time since we turned it up. Nervous, excited. Can't hurt it before Ford takeover. Yeah, for sure. I'm assuming you're going to be going in that horsepower challenge. So
that will be fun.
Okay, Matt. Matt says he'll be right back. Cool, no problem. Boosted, no fox. Gotta have the come here button on hand. That's right. That's right. Come here. I like it. Yeah, man, for sure. Cobras. So Suki's so he's the Cobra man around here, known for pushing out some great cars. So yeah. And then Boosted, that's for the next, Boosted, that's for the next engine. I can't get too stupid with this one. Yeah. Is your short built, no fox? I can't recall. I don't recall. So speaking of short, I'll continue on and then we'll go on. So the short, I got a phone call from my engine builder. He did say that my short block is assembled. So that's awesome. I'm going to go, I've been stuck on some training stuff at work this week. So Saturday, I'm going to race up and take a look at my short block. And of course, Sally is going to be our cameraman and make a video for us.
I will.
So we're going to take a look. My heads are done. The short block's now assembled, but he hasn't put anything together because he just wanted to show me everything. The Cometic gaskets that we were waiting on, they came in. So that's great. Which
we're fortunate because they're having a really hard time getting.
Yeah. Well, he got the Holly Dominator in 2 weeks.
Because there's a delay in all the parts, as you guys know.
Yeah, and I got to order a few more Holly parts. The screen, I'm going to go with the Pro Dash. I'm going to go with the Holly Pro Dash, the dash mount or console, whatever. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. So I'm looking forward to seeing the motor assembled. And another little thing I got accomplished this week is I fixed the Cobra. So you guys can't really see the Cobra, but we got the Cobra all fixed up. I got a video for that coming out. I'm really happy about that because I like that car, and I like to give it a little hit once in a while and make her cry. So I'm really happy that she's fixed, back to normal. So new video will be getting dropped on Saturday. And no fox. Okay, so Boosted. No fox. I got 10 more on the scramble. 10 more on the scramble. Nah, I'm not gonna do that dyno war. I saw those hits for the track. I know what mine makes. Right on. No fox. Looking forward to seeing that. And in regards to my question to No Fox, he said he had forged rods and pistons, and it's balanced. The block's the weak link. Yeah, well, there are some guys that push it and get away with it, but I think the general consensus around our parts here, anyways, is everyone kind of keeps them in around that 500 at the wheel horsepower. So I know there are other guys that have pushed it further, you know, but they didn't last too long. So I've had a couple stock blocks sitting in that 560 range. My Reef coupe that I had before, that one was, I detuned it. That one went down to 512 and it was pretty good. So Suki saying just send it, only money. Yeah.
Just send it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to send it. Don't worry, I'm going to send it.
What kind of cobra does he have?
There's one, Suki, what, I know you got the black one still. I think the white one is still in the family, no?
Is the white one convertible?
No. Not everything is convertible.
Is it for
sale? No more Cobras, man. They've gone up too much as well.
Everything's for sale, except for our, we're not selling it.
Yeah. You want to sell this one? Yeah. Black is
black
my
and
wife's. Nice.
See?
Oh, great. Yeah. Thanks, Suki.
Suki. I want one too. I would like to have one. I don't think it would.
All right. That's about it for updates. I think I whacked everything. I haven't seen Mike's garage in here yet, but he asked me last week on the stream what size gasket. Oh, yeah.
You have a comp orange. Ooh.
Boosted says, gotta roll, you guys. Gotta try to edit a video. Great. Love you all. Be safe and have a great
too.
Boosted.
Enjoy your stream.
Much love back.
Yeah.
No, he says he's doing editing.
He's doing editing. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if he's streaming tonight, but
Editing
we love your
takes-
accent. So
Yeah.
to us, you have a wicked accent. We're
We
always
love
like,
it.
hey, yeah, he's got a cool accent. So,
Absolutely.
all right, have a great night, man. Peace.
Bye.
Suki says, nope, comp orange. Another one on the way. Oh, you bugger. Yeah.
Comp
If
orange.
you guys are looking for a Cobra, go hit up Suki. Night. Okay, Suki, thanks for popping in. Appreciate
yeah,
it.
I'm all country. So
we're gonna
am I.
go for cruise. We're gonna go for cruise yet. All right. So Victor, hey Paul, my car sold new at Campbell Ford, Ontario. Is that far from you? Campbell Ford.
Go back up. Did you say Campbellville or Campbell?
Yeah, I know. Campbell Ford, Ontario.
Campbell.
Can you Google it and just
Campbell
here,
Ford. Let me
use
Google
this
it.
one or whatever?
Nope, I got it.
Okay. Sally's gonna check, Victor. Campbell Ford, Ontario. Is that from you? Okay, Campbell Ford, Ontario. Sally's gonna Google it and we're gonna check it out.
Town in Ontario.
Boosted said, "Yeah, I'm a country as hell." Haha. Yeah.
Yeah, so are we.
We like the country.
We live in the
accent.
country.
We live in the country, so all good. What else here? Brian GT101. What's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you popping in.
So it's midway between Toronto and Ottawa. So that's like gonna be what, Trent?
So do Google Maps.
Yeah. I
Just
will.
Google Map Campbell Ford, Ontario, and see what it is. Suki, 100. Yeah, he got it. He got a pound back. We'll see you, man. Yeah, I know you had some wild cobras, so I look forward to seeing them. It's one thing to see them, online and pictures, this, that, but it's another thing to appreciate them up close.
2 hours, 27 minutes.
Yeah. So if Campbell Ford is
It's on the Trent River.
yeah,
Is that
it
right?
says it's about 2.5 hours. Is that right, Victor?
It says Trent Hills, Ontario,
It's saying
Canada.
about 2.5 hours, so not that far. Mustang says, no Fox, is your next engine going to be, lost you. There it is. Oh, the comment popped up. Oh, I know you're in Caledon. I've seen it. I think you had a, Suki, before you go, I think you had a white Lightning for sale at one point too, no? Because I was going to come and take a look at it. Lightning's on my bucket list.
Is it Lightning?
Yeah, I thought he had a Lightning for sale at one point. Correct me if I'm wrong, Suki, before you go. Sorry, I'm not insinuating for you to go. I thought you said, when you said night, I don't know if you were saying night to us or if you were saying night to someone else. So I definitely don't want you to go, brother. I'm not trying to push you out, but I knew you were in Caledon. We're actually not far from each other. I'm just in a little town over here in the Erin. So we're not far. No Fox, is your next engine going to be a 302 or 351 base? That was from Mustang. Suki said he was in Caledon. No Fox said Mustang, the 351 base, or possibly a 429, 460 again, but with a boost this time. And then, and the computer is acting funny, but going good. I don't wanna jinx it.
I just thought it was funny comment.
Brian GT11, is it worth doing a 351 swap, and what does it entail? Well, I mean, I guess it's a personal preference. I mean, you can, there's a lot more room for a bore if you want to go up on and stroke it out. You're going to be getting into K-member change, header change. Yeah, you're going to be upper and lower intake is going to swap out. Yeah, so there's a few things. I know a lot of guys do them. Well, a lot of guys do them for the they like that 351, and then they end up stroking out to like a 408 to get a really nice, nasty, natural cam rumble sound. So a friend of mine had a 408. Man, it sounded dirty. There was another friend. He had his actually punched out to 415, if I'm not mistaken, and that sounded really sweet too. So. I guess it's really what you're looking for, personal choice. If you already have a 302 in there, you can build on that, but you're going to be changing a few things on the 351 swap, so just be aware of that. So Paulo says Campbell, Ottawa. So Campbell, Ottawa, we're about 5 hours, if that's the case.
Because it said midway between Toronto.
So. And then Suki confirmed, yep, sad, I sold it. Yeah, that was a beautiful Oxford white lightning, and I actually showed Sally, and I was like, what do you think? I was like, what do you think? She's
I had my first race in that.
Yeah. So Sally's first race experience was in California. You tell them.
In a Ford Lightning truck. It was like the Fast and the Furious movie. Yeah. All the cars spread out. It was awesome.
So Sally is more of a, just so you guys know, Sally's more of a lead foot than me. On the street, I cruise. This one? Yeah, right. No. Sally, I got to put my helmet and neck brace when we go out.
This angel's face doesn't do that.
Yeah. Okay. Mario Andretti, man. Snowmobiles, whatever. She always wants to race me.
And I always beat him too.
Yeah. Peyton, what's going on, man? Hey, Paul, where did Dave's in bed go? Yeah. Dave is going to pop in eventually. Yeah. But Dave's going to pop in eventually, but maybe he's still in bed. I'm not sure. But he said he was going to be late tonight.
He wasn't feeling it last time.
I'm not sure what he was doing. So.
Funky said, damn, no fun.
So let's go.
Oh, Dave's here.
Look, speak of Dave. So Peyton, Dave is in the house. He just joined in the stream. I'm going to just catch up on some comments. What do we got? Funky, or some few guys saying soon
with
saying
Marty.
Hi to each other. And then Suki, yeah, I like Marty. I haven't seen. When was the last time I saw Marty?
I don't know.
If it Marty, I'm assuming you're referring to Marty with the black cobra. Yeah, we saw him at the car meet.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
Oh, well, last year.
That's a long time ago.
Well, last September. Anyways. Xavier, my car sold new there, but I bought it used in upstate New York, 5 hours from me in Connecticut.
Nice.
Roger. Gotcha that. Dave Freya.
Hey,
Dave Freya is in the house. He's here. I'm here just having some dinner. Take your time, brother. Take your time. Don't rush. And we're going to be opening the stream soon. Mustang, big block Ford. That thing would make some wicked power. What heads if you go down that road? So Case Cobra Jets, probably Mustang or the Blue Thunder. So just some guys having some inter-stream talk here. Thanks for the live stream. You all hit that like later. Thanks, Broken Tool Garage.
Thank you.
Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Broken Tool's got a channel going as well. Go show them some love, some support. We can all, there's enough room for everybody here to support each other and whatnot. So go check out his channel if you guys get a chance, or when you get a chance. Dave is just saying hi to Peyton. So you and Dave and Peyton are becoming friends here. Brian GT101, where are fox bodies headed in the next few years, you think? Yeah. I think for sure, without a question of a doubt, only up in price. 100%. From when I first started buying them to where they've gone now to where they're going to go, they're going to continue to skyrocket. So
which is awesome.
I'm still looking around like, you know, it kind of sucks for, you know, I guess it's a little bit different when I look at, oh shit, man, 25 grand for a decent fox or whatever. But that's almost like the going rate these days for a decent fox or whatever.
20 to 25 and some.
You can't find nothing
really
decent there. But my thoughts are the fox bodies, no doubt, are going to continue to pull and skyrocket up. And they've been doing so for probably the last three years, 2 years, 3 years going up slowly. The last 2 years, steady increase, but the last 2 years, monster jump.
But the jelly beans are going up too.
Broken tool, no problem. Appreciate it, man. I watch your stuff, so thank you. I appreciate the support.
Night. Thank you.
And I reciprocate back. Dave, the red monster looking good in the background. Yeah, I'm looking pretty good. I was trying to do a little different stream. So actually only came in the garage because our house is a disaster.
We're renovating.
We're doing some renos in the house, and it looks like a CSI crime scene.
It looks like a crime scene.
There's plastic all over the place, so everything's put away. So it was I didn't have a place to sit. So this is my place to sit for the night. Can't so wait till Ford does a remake of the Fox. That's from Dave.
Yeah,
I don't know, Dave.
I think they'll do a remake of the Fox.
Well, I think so. I think they're gonna do, but I'd be interested to see. I mean, I don't think that's gonna affect the value of these ones. I think if
anything will make them go up,
push them harder. You know.
So if you can find one, grab one and hold on to it.
For sure. I'm still looking around. I look every day, but there's not much out there.
Even if you found like a real crappy one and you just held on to the parts, I think it's a good idea.
So
just because they're so hard to find.
All right. Well, I'm going to
open it.
We've been chatting for a bit. I'm going to open up the link. I'm just gonna copy it here. Just bear with us for a second. Copy. Let's see if this goes in okay. Okay, the link is there for anybody that wants to join. I can't pin it. I can't pin it from the StreamYard app, so I'm just going to go into
and pin it
to the phone. And there it is. I'm going to pin it so it's at the top. There we go. So Brian, you have a notch with a 408 Windsor. Yeah, that must sound pretty nasty. I like, you know, I think if I was to build a naturally aspirated on a, I think if I was to build a Fox naturally aspirated, I would probably go with a nice 351 to stroke it out. Here we come. There we go. Mr. Subline's coming in. Thanks for joining. And then we have.
What's going on?
Boom, 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 boom. Oh,
we lost baby.
Whoa, what's up?
AB's garage.
What's up, baby?
Welcome.
How you doing? What's up, Matt?
How's it going, man?
Well, it's going. It's going.
AB, so I don't know your first name.
It's Anthony.
Anthony.
So that's the A, and then the B is my last name.
Right on, right on.
So yeah, it kind of got brought to my attention over the last month that I need to, you know, there's like, you know, a miscommunication on what the name is. And I thought, you know, when I made the channel that being all capitals, it would kind of be self-explanatory, but I guess not. So
we're in the same pickle here too.
I know, it's funny that you're talking about changing your name too. Kind of for different reasons.
Well, every time I see your name, like I said, we're fitness people. So I look at it, I go, abs?
Yeah.
Abs garage or ABs?
There's no abs here. I'm just
come on, let's
just lean.
Let's see the abs.
Yeah.
There's Matt.
False advertisement.
Matt, I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna post it tomorrow for Flex Friday.
My traps are bigger than my forearms, so you can't.
So yeah, I was debating either changing my name entirely.
Yeah.
But being this close to 1,000 at the time, I was like, you know, 900 plus. I was like, well, I don't want to change it now. I'm gonna wait till I hit 1,000 and get, you know, and change it after that. And I definitely don't want to change it now because they're in the middle of the review process. So
Yeah.
Did you try adding the dots?
It's tight.
well, that's the thing. I'm either gonna add the dots or I'm gonna change it completely.
It's a hard decision sometimes, right?
Well, I mean, what do you think? I mean, ours is a small little change here. It's essentially just adding an A in. So
yeah, mine would be A period B
Period.
A B.
Yeah.
Or A B. Yeah, A B. Yeah, B. Yeah.
A period.
A period.
B period.
I guess you just have to think about, you know,
When someone searches.
When someone searches, how searchable that's going to be. You know what I mean?
That too. And that's
So
where the
are
ABs
they
came
gonna
in.
put
Whether they
A, B, you know, all that, or A period, stuff like that. So
yeah, that's where I'm.
well, what about just using your name, like maybe not your last name, but Anthony's Garage. What about just Anthony's Garage?
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
I got some thinking to do.
Huh?
I got some thinking to do. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm gonna think if we're definitely gonna add in the A. And then we'll think on if we're going to do an uppercase D or a lowercase d, but whatever. You know, the pain in the butt part is that hopefully I can match up all my, you know, the Instagram and the Facebook stuff to match, right? So, Brian, I saw you were trying to come in the stream, and then I was just going to hit to add you, and then you disappeared. So I'm not sure what happened, but give it a shot again. And Victor, is your Fox and Cobra the same color red? Actually, Victor, the Cobra is torch red, and the notch is 212 Ford Race blue. It's a boss color. The boss color.
Hey B, what year is your GT350?
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That thing screams, man. That thing screams. That last video, I don't remember the exact name of the title. What was it? A C8 owner drives your Shelby or something like that. That guy was having a blast, man.
Yeah.
he was having a blast, and
it blew both of their expectations away because that Porsche owner drove it too, and they thought,
Matt, what's going on? Sorry, go. Sorry.
Everything from like the shifter, they thought that they were surprised that was stock. The brakes blew both of them away. I mean, I had them both wanting to buy one after.
Matt, what's going on with you, man? Huh?
It's been a tumultuous past 36 hours. I'll say that. So it started off with, I found out that there was a TSB issued for the 2020 GT350s and GT500s, which is for the secondary timing chain tensioner. And basically you need to stick a scope or a mirror with a flashlight down into the oil drain or the oil fill tube to find out if your tensioner has a groove in it. If it's got a groove in it, it's good. If it doesn't, it's going to need 20 hours of labor plus parts. Well, the good thing is that from yesterday to today, it's been switched over to a full-blown recall. So thankfully, that will be covered under Ford if it does need it. Now, I'm going out of town Tuesday. My Ford dealership told me they can't even diagnose it, whether or not it needs it or not, till Monday. But I got a local mechanic that's been worked on some of my older cars in the past. I'm going to bring it to him tomorrow. Because like I said, it's an easy look. You know what I mean? You stick a scope or a flashlight with a mirror down in there and see if it's got the groove. Then on top of that, I dropped my car off yesterday at close time to get everything tinted on the car, windows, headlights, taillights, turn signals, all the nines. And this company that's advertises they've been in business for 75 years when you get put on hold told me that my taillights on my 2020 Mustang are too difficult for them to tint, so they can't do it. And then on top of that, one of the front turn signal markers, they missed on the tint by about this much for going all the way over. So now I have to bring it back to them on Monday to have them fix that and find another person to tint the taillights. So yeah, it's been an interesting 36 hours.
Hey, ship it up to Canada. We'll get that done for you, no problem.
You're literally just doing like a film tint over everything?
Yeah.
I guess you didn't want to spray it, eh?
No. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'd rather have the film on there. And
sure.
I took a couple pics of the front of the car, the headlights and the front turn signal looks sick from the front.
Right.
Love how it looks from the front. It looks better than I thought it would. But yeah, now it's just a matter of getting the front turn signal adjusted back right again before I go out of town, and then I already found somebody to do it the day I get back, after I get back in town. So
Oh man, it's crazy.
as of now, it looks like a monkey's butt from the back, but whatever it is, what it is.
Oh,
So your car was made in that 7 days or whatever that was under that bulletin?
Oh, that bulletin was like almost a year long. It was like cars that were made from December of 2019 to December of 2020.
Oh, missed the year
Oh,
part.
yeah. And mine was made on November 20th. Almost made it out of the span, but not quite.
You're only going to need the 20 hours worth of work, though, is if you've had a catastrophic issue. So
Basically,
if
the tensioner doesn't have that groove in the middle, they have to do that work. If it does have that groove, we're good. See you later. Have a nice day. And I'll find that out tomorrow.
So the 20 hours is if the tensioner causes a failure and the piston hits a valve or something. If it doesn't have the groove, but no damage has been caused yet.
Oh yeah.
And it's only the 12 to 16 hours worth to do the full timing chain set.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
I guess the first step is obviously more scope, right? Like you gotta scope it, see what's going on, and then they're gonna assess from there.
And fingers crossed, every person that I've seen on the GT500 forums, every person on there that went and checked theirs said that theirs is good, theirs is good. But of course, I'll be the one that's not good. But Ken that works at the dealership where I bought the car, he works on those cars, and he said, "Dude, I know how you drive your cars, and if you've got, I'm almost 1,400 miles into it." He said, "If nothing ain't gone wrong by now, you're probably good."
You just stole that right out of my mouth, man. You've pushed that car, you've dynoed it, you've upped the power. You would think that if something would have gone, it would have already gone. So
You'll be okay.
fingers crossed for you. Just gonna say hi to Dave here real quick. What's going on, Dave?
What's up, man?
Not much. I'm hanging out in my daughter's room. There's too much noise downstairs. Dogs barking.
Man. I know what that's all about.
No, don't lie to us, Dave. Don't lie. That's your room. That's your room.
Yeah, I sleep in a single bed, right? Look.
Don't lie, man.
No, man.
And if she finds out I'm in here, I'm shafted.
She'll be like, "Get out!"
Right on.
Oh man.
So, are you still gonna have some fun with Boosted there, or is that on ice now because of this, Matt?
Well, like I said, I'll know tomorrow if that groove is in there, and if the groove is in there, even Ken said, "Dude, do what you planned on doing." He said, even if the motor blows at Ford Takeover, you can have it dropped. They can bring it to my dealership where I bought the car.
Yeah.
I'll do a freaking motor swap if that's what it calls for, and then you could just fly down back here and pick it up. So
let me ask you something. I know the dealers around our area, and Dave will attest to it. They're super finicky when the car's already been like tweaked or tuned or whatever.
Doesn't matter because the fact that the car is tuned has absolutely nothing to do with why that timing chain tensioner would be faulty. So they have to prove when something goes wrong with the car, they have to prove that what you may have done to the car caused what the issue to happen.
Right.
And clearly, a cold air intake and a resonator delete are going to have nothing to do with a timing chain tensioner guide being bad. Yeah,
I know several people that have lost their warranty just on a tune. No mods, done, just a tune being dialed in. Oh, you got a tune? Boom, your warranty's.
That's just their way of getting out of dealing with it and fixing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Spending the money.
But that's good.
But no, there's a law. There's a law in place for that. They literally have to prove that whatever you did to that car caused whatever had happened to the car to happen. So I got a really good lawyer.
Mustang is just saying, and a good mechanic at Ken's dealership. So
yeah, Ken. He'd be the one doing it, so I'd be good with that.
Yeah, that's all right.
I wonder if I'll get to do any at my dealership.
Say what?
Yours is not on that.
No, mine's a 16. But
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if I'll get to do any being at the dealership that I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, man, what a pain. That'd be
Yeah.
a real.
What else is going on?
Now I've got to figure out how to get 400 egg rolls and keep them cold before takeover from Tuesday to Saturday. That's my biggest concern. Something I wasn't planning on having to deal with, but now I've got to deal with it.
Get an
Dry
F-150. Get an F-150 with the power boost. Literally run a cooler in the back.
I was gonna say,
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
a trailer. Yeah. Hook up a trailer to that GT500.
No trailer for that thing.
Yeah, and Mustang said trailer as well. Victor says for Subline, hope your car is okay. Well, we all hope your car is okay,
Oh,
man.
it sucks.
Fingers crossed, it'll be good.
I think it'll be fine. Like I
Yeah,
said, I've been driving. You know how I drive. I'll watch any of my videos, and you'll see how I drive my car. If something was going to happen,
Anything that pulls up beside you, let's go. Let's go.
Randy, you want a lane? Get one.
You'll drag anything that pulls Yeah, I love when, yeah, you know, no disrespect to the tuner cars, but you know when it's an average tuner car, you know, and they're pulling up beside you and they want to, like, they're egging you on. I don't even bother. Like, I just, like, okay,
Oh,
do
yeah.
what you need to do.
If I
And
know
they-
it's a waste of gas, I'm not even going to bother. Yeah.
Exactly. And they let it rip and they're like, I just cruise out of the hole and they're like maybe one car length ahead of me still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says, I'll swing by Chicago on the way down. You can put the egg rolls on my trailer.
He's not leaving when I'm leaving, though. I'm leaving Tuesday. He's probably leaving after that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to Tuesday's the day I got to have that race with Boosted. So I got to leave early Tuesday morning and get down there by mid-afternoon Tuesday. And hopefully by Tuesday, 6 o'clock, we'll be getting down.
Right on.
That's good. I can't wait to race that GTR. Man, that's going to be so much fun.
How much power is that GTR pushing?
He says he's at like 580 or 600, but it's full bolt on, but it's tuned on. It's a 93 tune. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's probably around low sixes, which still puts me at about 150 more horsepower than him.
Yeah.
But I'm 300 pounds heavier too.
Yeah.
And then everybody's saying he's going to kill me from a dig. He's going to kill me from a dig. But I've got those Toyo 888Rs on there, and I have a feeling if I do a good enough burnout, and the way that transmission launches out of the hole, which is not hard, should get me pretty good out of the hole, I think.
Yeah. Are you guys doing 8 or a quarter, or what are you guys doing?
Quarter from a dig, and then something like 40 to 120 or 40 to 140 roll.
Oh, the roll should be
The roll will be-
interesting.
I was gonna say,
I was gonna say to you, the dig is gonna be interesting because those things they're pretty dirty out of the hole, right?
Yeah.
Those
Oh, yeah.
They hook up pretty good. So
But the roll
don't forget to drop that tire pressure a little bit. You're gonna need to drop that tire pressure. Do a hell of a burnout, man.
Oh, man, I can't
Well,
wait for that video.
He can't leave on boost, though. Right now, his car, the way it's set up, he cannot leave on boost from a dig. So that's going to help me, too.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Hey,
Mr.
Jeff.
Jeff. Chicken, what's this? Chicken, my LS will crush you?
His Lexus.
Oh, or his IS
Yeah,
will
so
crush you.
yeah.
Who's he
As I
talking?
always say, man, let's get a lane.
My IS will crush you.
Grab a lane, bro. Grab a lane.
He's laughing.
Victor saying, I bet you don't have anyone trying to race your Fox on the street. No, because I can't drive it on the street yet. Victor, it's never seen the street since I've owned it.
That's the one car I won't grab a lane against, is the one right behind you.
Yeah, we'll see how it does. Man,
I can't wait.
I'm just building this just to race against myself, so to speak. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have some fun, of course, man. I'll line, I'll pull beside, whatever. It doesn't matter. But
All I know is based off of how you two drive on the street, I want Sally driving, not you.
Yeah, Sally. Oh, Sally. Yeah, man.
We already know she's a more aggressive driver on the street, so we want to see that thing in action.
Sally,
I
she's
jump
an
right
animal,
in.
man.
She's gonna be like,
When we're on the snowmobile or the bike, it's like right in. The wind just goes right over. Yeah.
So Victor, yeah, it hasn't been on the street yet, and quite honestly, I wouldn't race
I know.
on the street. The consequences in our area
Yeah.
are just crazy now, crazy. So
Yeah.
I'll take it to the track. Someone wants to race, have some fun. Let's go to the track. You know.
We want to take our kid to the track with his friends. Let them have some fun too.
Jeff is saying, oh, he meant that he would crush the
Q5.
I know what it goes with
Yeah, we'll see.
I know that.
The Q5, eh? When you foot brake it, it's pretty good. It builds
Yeah.
a little boost. I'll have to try your IS with my little BMW there. See.
What kind of BMW do you have?
Pardon me?
What kind of BMW do you have?
335 XI.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It does okay. It's
N55 or N54?
N54. Yeah, it does okay. You know what I mean? It's my daily. I like the car. Still drives excellent. I got no reason to get rid of it. And, you know,
That's good.
man, bone stock. It ran a 1450 all day at the track, so not bad. Not bad for a bone stock Beamer that weighs whatever. It's a heavy car, right?
Yeah, they're very heavy.
4,000 pounds. So
Dave, are you laying on your daughter's bed right now?
I am.
Man, you're lucky Peyton wasn't in the, like he's gone.
Your daughter's gonna walk in and be like, "What the
You
hell
guys
are you
think
doing?"
I'm full of shit. Look, her name is right there.
yeah,
Oh,
that's your middle name, Dave. Come on. Dave,
I'm too lazy, man. I gotta lie down.
Dave, Nicole,
Faria, yeah, that's it.
Maria. That's all right, Dave.
Hey, what'd you do tonight, Dave? Oh, I watched the stream from my daughter's bed.
Yeah. In her fluffy pillows.
And a fucking pink pillow.
What is the Mustang?
Look,
Oh,
Peyton,
Peyton's
Dave,
back for Dave.
Dave.
Here we go. We're gonna start
Dave's-
now. Get it.
Dave's iPad.
Mustang. The only thing that messes with me in my Maverick are the crotch rockets. They leave me alone in my Mustang because it looks stock. I like the crotch rockets, but those leader bikes they're hard to keep up with. The leader bikes rolling, they're
It's
gone.
crazy.
The Sixers you can stay with.
Mm-hmm.
My Roush, I never lost a race to a bike in a 50 roll.
On a leader bike,
Any bike,
1000 cc. Oh, man.
even a Hayabusa's.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, and that was 740. So
unless they have it geared, they're
still
top end.
the one race that was side by side was a non-stock Hayabusa. That was the only one that basically kept up with me.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
I love racing bikes, so yeah, that's good times. I love racing that. You know that. I love racing that.
We've had some nice crotch rockets.
Yeah, I've had quite a few crotch rockets. So you know those little R6s, they move pretty good, man. The low 600s. I actually had more fun on the 600 cc's than I did on the leader bikes, like the 1000 cc.
We come home really
Yeah.
tired.
But the 1000 cc's, when they're moving, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're a freight train.
I had one time when I was in the Roush, I got onto the highway, and as I was coming onto the on-ramp, there was 3 bikes. And right as I was starting to come up behind them, they started racing each other. So I just stayed in it and freaking went past all 3 of them at the same time. And they were like, what?
Oh, that's crazy.
It was a double take situation.
89
For sure.
GT, thanks for popping in. He's saying hello
Hi
to
there.
everybody. What
What's up, 89 GT?
power did I started? How much power did your Roush push out?
I pretty much ran it on race. It had 2 tunes, a 93 tune and a race gas tune. And once I got used to the race gas tune, the 93 tune felt slow. So I just stayed on the 90 or the race gas tune. And that was 740 to the wheels.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
And like I said, this one's 770 now on 93.
yeah.
Russian nice.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had no problem keeping up with the 600 bikes.
Oh, yeah.
The 600 cc's, no problem.
Yeah.
You know, you're playing around with them, and I would love, like, being a rider. I know exactly what they're doing, and I can hear their RPM because those bikes buzz out to 13, 14, 15,000 RPM. You know, so I could hear their RPM as they would be downshifting on me. And as soon as they would tuck in, I remember this one guy, he tucked in to look back to see if I was gone, and I was right on his back wheel, and he was like, "Holy shit!" And then he watched me go by him. This is all in Mexico, of course, so I don't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope this is all in Mexico.
While I was visiting Mexico.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's always nice when the Mexican border is really close to your house.
that's right.
Yeah.
I only play in Mexico.
Yeah.
So.
Just like we snowmobile.
89 GT said he had golf ball sized hail last night. Luckily, the Fox was in the garage.
Oh,
Baseball. Holy.
that's golf ball.
Golf ball.
That's crazy.
That's
Are you
crazy.
Either one will go through the window.
Pardon me?
I just want to show them a couple pictures. I'm going to send it to your phone.
Oh man.
What are you going to show us?
I took a couple pictures of the front end of the car after I got back from the tent. I'm going to freeze here for a second. I'm going to send them to her phone, and then I'll show them to you.
Okay.
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 No problem.
What did you say, Dave? You said something.
Well, either one will go through a window.
Oh, God, yeah.
For sure.
The way that thing flying through the air.
Oh, 100%. We had one here. Down,
not golf balls.
No, not our cars. I was downtown in Erin, and it was like a couple of years ago. And literally, the hail was coming down, and I actually saw it go right through like someone's car window, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Everyone like was staying indoors; they didn't want to go out.
Shit! So he's
Imagine
saying,
that crashing through your sunroof, hitting you right in the head.
Oh my god!
So 89 GT is saying that it destroyed both of his other vehicles.
See?
Oh, that
Oh
sucks,
man,
dude.
that's horrible.
Sorry to hear that. Luckily, the Fox was inside the garage, so
Yeah, but your other
save
two,
that one. But the other two,
it sucks. It destroys them, man.
that
The
sucks.
dents and stuff like that. It's insane. I'll never forget that storm.
That's too. What were, if you don't mind us asking, what were your other two vehicles? I guess insurance has a nice. I guess all the insurance companies are gonna have a pretty big bill to
Oh, yeah.
flip.
100%.
So 89 GT. The other cars are going to be replaced, or are they total write-off or repairable?
The dents are
I
bad.
guess he said destroyed, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
they're demolished.
Yeah,
We'll let him respond accordingly.
a Tahoe and
A Tahoe and a 1500. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the good thing is I'm gonna put the Sublime up here. I'm gonna put the Sublime Matt by yourself, Matt. So Polo, but 89.
Let's see.
Oh,
Well, I don't see what's wrong with it.
the lights. Where's the gap on the light? It was hard to see.
Oh, hold on.
Zoom in.
You gotta zoom in. It looks good from the pictures, but
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really hard to see because when you zoom in, it gets pixelated. But on this part right here,
yeah.
it came up short, and you can see there's still part of the clear lens sticking out.
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, right there in the
It
corner.
is hard
Yeah.
to see
But I see in the
pixelated and
corner.
through this.
Yeah, it's hard to see because it's pixelated, but I mean, for the most part, everything came out good.
Yeah, that would piss me right
Man,
off.
They're gonna refix it on Monday, but just another thing I have to spend friggin'
Well,
2
it's
hours
just-
bringing it into them.
Just like, yeah, wow is nice.
well, the
Yeah.
thing is, Matt, it's not. It's the headache of going back.
Exactly.
It's time, man. Like time is
I know.
Time is money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Such a
Jeff,
pain.
Mr. Jeff says, "Wow." I don't know if he was saying "wow" to the hail.
No, he's saying-
or
he's
"wow"
saying-
to the.
I think he's saying wow to the
500.
GT500.
So, not
Right?
sure.
Are you saying wow to the GT500, Jeff?
What's up, Truckback Jim? 4-valve Chuckles. What's going on, man?
Back, Jim, and 4 Chuckles. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. Hey, B, you're being quiet, man. Come on.
Oh, I mean, hey, you guys are going back and forth.
It's all right, man.
The GT500,
He was
yeah.
saying wow to the GT500.
I figured.
Yeah.
Well, there's one for you,
Well,
Jeff.
go get it, Jeff. Man, you can finance it. Piece of cake.
We'll do the deal.
Sally will set you up on
I'll just
the
approve it.
on the auto finance. Don't worry about it.
I won't look. I just hit.
Here, I want to talk about something. Someone tell me how to use StreamYard because I've done some live streams, but it's just me. I didn't use StreamYard, so I don't. Know how to like.
Dude, all right, let me explain something. I am the least tech-savvy person in the world. Me and computers don't get along. And I figured out how to use StreamYard in 3 minutes. That's how easy it is. Go to StreamYard.com and it is about a 4-year-old can figure it out. So if you can't, we got some serious trouble. It's so easy, dude. Literally.
Anthony,
You give them your email. You get logged in.
Do I need to start the YouTube live first, or do I open the live? And
When you go live on StreamYard, it's going to automatically switch over to YouTube.
Okay, so what you do is, the way I do it is I go into the StreamYard app, create your whatever your broadcast. It's going to give you that option. Create
your account, basically.
Right. That will and it's going to ask you, where do you want to broadcast that to? You pick the little YouTube symbol, whatever. Create your post there. You can upload a thumbnail from there, your description. That'll automatically pop in your YouTube.
Oh,
so I usually post the day before. So I'll go public, but set it for this day, and then it transfers right over, and it'll show a premiere there, I guess, or whatever, or coming soon. And then when you're ready to go, the day of your stream, you just go back into StreamYard, and you click go live, and you're good. And then it'll automatically go live on your YouTube. So
StreamYard is extremely user-friendly. Extremely user-friendly.
Yeah. Even last night, because our nephew had a hard time when he was streaming, he had to flip over to his other channel.
So, no, but he doesn't use StreamYard. He doesn't use StreamYard.
But YouTube in general,
he was saying. Yeah, but StreamYard had a couple glitches last week, but everything seems to be, knock on wood, everything seems to be pretty good this way. So Jeff is saying GT500, and he's going to approve his own loan now.
No problem.
He's like, signing up now. Sign me up.
I didn't see nothing.
Trade in the IS.
Yeah.
Trade in Roxy's car and get the 500, man. Come on, don't be cheap.
He's not cheap. He's going to go buy one. In a month, he's going to have a different car. He's had more cars.
There's a silver one going for 148,000, I think, right now.
Yeah, is that the used one on Marketplace, Dave?
I don't think it's used. It's got like 700K on it. Eastgate Ford, I think.
There you go, Jeff. You can look that one up.
147, Jeff. Piece of cake, man.
Yeah, the markups on those cars are ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's silver.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh crap, man.
Jeff, it's pocket change for Jeff.
I count my blessings that I was able to get it at MSRP.
All the money you're gonna spend on the pool and stuff, you can just
forget the pool, Jeff. Just backfill it and then get the GT500.
Just swim in the 500, man. That's all you need.
Just go swim, man.
Make it a jacuzzi 500. That'll get some views.
Tell the kids we're going swimming around this corner in this 500.
Brady, no more pool for you. You like cars, you're gonna get this 500. Just get him to pick the color that he likes, and that way he'll be okay. He won't be so upset with no pool. Oh man. Holy crap.
Dave disappeared.
Did Dave hit the X?
Dave,
no, I'm here.
Dave looks like he's sexting in his bed there.
I'm trying to check the comments, but I don't want to keep exiting out again.
Yeah, I know. They put that leave button right next to the chat button. It's like, ick. That's called pulling us sublime, by the way, when you accidentally leave the stream. I've done it too many times.
So, Anthony, you're going through the, I guess, review of being monetized at this point?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, I submitted Monday night.
Was it a big process or like?
No, I mean, you just go in, go over to like manage your YouTube studio and manage your videos, and when I did it on the computer, so I went to manage videos and YouTube studio, and then over on the left, you have your content analytics and whatnot. You go to the monetization, and then you basically submit. If you already have an AdSense account created, which I did not,
right,
it automatically skips to the monetization process, and it started automatically.
Right.
I did not have an AdSense account, so I had to get that done first.
Right.
So, I mean, it's been what? I guess it's been 72 hours since I started the process.
Right.
So I don't know when they actually started looking at anything, but.
Well, not that I'm close yet, but so is it worth opening an AdSense account or getting that done out of the way beforehand, or can we do it beforehand, or what?
That I don't know, because I didn't know if you could or not, so I never looked into it before I hit the 1,000. But it became an option once I hit it. So if you can, then yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know how long. Some people it seems to take only 3 to 4 days.
Yeah, I know Funky. I know Funky got it done pretty quick.
Yeah,
His was a very, very quick. But
Yeah.
Mike's Garage is in the house. Hey, Mike, thanks for popping in. Actually, I think we communicated through the week, anyways.
You missed a comment there.
I'll go back up to it.
Okay.
Yeah, Victor asked about Mustangs in Canada.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
probably answer this better than I can, Paul, but I think there are a lot more up there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they've always been a lot more in Canada. Like I've always watched both of the Canadian side and the U.S. side.
Way
and,
more.
You know, at one point it was worth grabbing cars from the States and bringing them up, even with all the shipping shenanigans and all that. But I think they've kind of almost bridged
Pretty much
it.
leveled out almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Victor, way more money in Canada. Like
We just have a lot more volume in the States, right?
we can't find a decent notch for,
In Canada.
you know, I was looking at a couple and I was like, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Not bad. But
Yeah.
you're talking 25K for,
Hey, Brailsford's in the basement.
is he? Oh shit.
Where is he?
Oh, shit.
I did that to him last time.
There he is.
Sorry, brother.
That's all right.
You were hanging out in jail for a while there, brother.
That's all right.
So Victor, yes, the Mustangs in Canada are a lot more and continue to be a lot
But
more.
they're also harder to find here. You guys have a lot more inventory in the
Yeah, a
States.
lot more inventory in the
Yeah,
States.
so it's harder.
Mike, so I answered your question earlier. I don't think you were in the stream, but we communicated. We communicated earlier in the week, and we were just asking me about the Cometic gaskets, and they're 94 mil.
I liked your last video, Mike. It was good to see you on camera.
Like seeing
about
Cometic gasket. Sorry?
Huh? Someone has their volume.
Somebody was backfeeding there.
And then Jeff has a question.
Jeff has a question. Don't have the height to put a hoist in the garage. Only have 10-1.
Dave.
That would be so. What you could do, Jeff, if you only got 10-1, is look into notching the ceiling. So I know a lot of guys have what they do is just where the roof of the car goes, they notch a square in the ceiling, just enough for the car to go into that little notch. So that's the fix. And I know my buddy did that. I actually know a couple guys that did that, and that resolved their ceiling height issue. So
try that.
Look into that. Just if
yeah, with my 2-car garage, once the garage opens, there ain't no second car going up there. No way.
No.
Could
you not notch it? Like, do you have, is there a room?
No, because like I said, once the garage door opens, it's pretty much where that second car would be.
Right.
Yeah. I thought about it, but it's all right. As Funky will tell you, I don't do most of my own work on my cars anyway, so he always makes fun of me for not doing my own work.
Matt, Braille, the birds are sounding nice out there, man. What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm about to head to the gym. I was just trying to hop in for a few minutes.
Yeah? Come on, man.
We're gonna go listen.
Give us a little flex. Let's see what you got.
No, dude, I've been locked in my house for about a week and a half, so I haven't gone to the gym in a bit.
He's got beef. Don't let him fool you.
Take a screenshot and post it for him on Friday.
Hey, remember not to flex and text. Huh? Don't flex and drive.
What's up, Frank?
I don't, I'm not one of those. I'll occasionally post stuff from workouts, but not too often.
Not too often.
Like I gotta be really feeling it. So if I I used to deadlift over 6, and those were good days, and I would post those, but nothing else.
A good number, man. 600 is a big number.
That's a really good number.
Mustang Nation, what's going on?
Well, I won't do that anymore. I'm getting older. I'll hurt my back.
Older.
I think we're over you. You better watch it.
What's older? 35?
Hey, I grew up playing hockey. My body got battered and bashed, and it's just, it's taking its toll. So I gotta be careful to not go back full throttle whenever I get back in there. Like I gotta ease my way into it, work my way up again.
Oh,
You know what I'm doing here, Matt, right?
Your kids are gonna wreck that.
He's playing the
Would you say
smallest
you're a
violin.
bruiser? Were you a bruiser then on with the boards?
Oh, he was brutal.
I was not a nice person when I played hockey. I was always starting stuff. So some of the stuff I had coming back to me, but it was I was probably not a fun person to play against. I'm a really nice guy. I'm a really nice guy off the ice, but when I was on the ice, if you were on the other team, I tried to make you kind of hate being out there.
I can't even see that. You're so polite.
Mike's garage knows what I was doing there.
All right. Let me catch up with a couple of comments. Behind.
So you're right here.
Where are we?
AB, has it gone through for you yet, man?
No.
You're after the.
See, I didn't have AdSense. I was hearing your conversation before. I didn't have AdSense set up, and I set it up, and it went through on Tuesday. I was officially good to go.
So
when did you apply, AB?
You're all done.
When did you apply?
After business hours on Monday, so I don't know when it officially.
Oh, so you'll probably get it. I bet you have it tomorrow.
You should.
I mean, I didn't get the email saying congratulations on 1,000 until like Wednesday.
Yeah, so you'll probably. I bet you have it tomorrow. Watch, you'll wake up and it'll be there in the morning. Watch.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh well.
Okay.
I'm not
and then you'll message me on Facebook and say you were completely right.
Yeah.
You're right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna catch up on a couple of comments, guys.
Hey, if anyone's wondering what your first paycheck from ads would be like, sorry, I'm sorry if I'm stepping on somebody. My signal sucks.
What'd you say, Matt?
Okay, say that again, Matt.
In case anyone's wondering what the first amount you make from your first day of ads, from just ads, my first day, I made $3.46.
Hey, man.
So I'm gonna go buy a nice coffee.
Yeah, it all depends on how many views and stuff you get.
Yeah, and that was like without any premieres or anything like that. That was just purely or new videos. That was just purely what I already had up, just running from that day. Because I haven't put any. The first new video I put out since I've been monetized was today, and I don't expect it to get a ton of traffic. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, like everybody else, man, you're there. You're essentially now you're gonna build from there, man. Yeah. So good for you. I'm happy for you. Super happy for AB as well. Everybody. So
Well, everybody's climbing, man. That's what's awesome. Everybody's growing quickly. I mean, Paul, I think you're gonna be there pretty quick. You got some cool cars, and once you get those, if you get those things out there, man, your car, that Fox is really freaking sweet.
Well, hopefully it's going to do some damage, and obviously I started building that car way before I even started this whole YouTube venture. So I've missed a lot, obviously. There could have been a lot. I should have started the channel when I initially got that car, but whatever, who cares? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting to survive off of YouTube. I'm just doing it for fun, and whatever happens. I'm not even really thinking about it. In the meantime, I'm just having some fun with Sally. And
a good burnout video will always do well.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
So a good burnout video will always do well. I got a plan for Sunday, being that it's 5.2. Well, the GT350 has a 5.2 displacement. I'm going to get as many. I'm going to a huge event. Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. He has his 500,000 subscriber event on Sunday. I'm going to get as many GT350s as I can to do a burnout all at once. And happy 5.2.
Michelin's going to love you guys.
Yeah. I was going to say, that's a pricey moment right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna give a couple, just catch up on some of the comments. Kind of falling behind. I saw Mustang Nations popped in the channel. Hopefully he's still in. Apologize for taking so long to get to you. Next garage here. One quick Stang just popped in. He said, "Yo, Mike's garage popped back out. So and Mustangs that don't spend it all in one place and that. So if I haven't said hi to anybody there, Brandon 92LX, that's who I met. What's going on, Brandon? If you're still here, plug away. But we're up. So you control it. It's hard. It's hard.
I think we saw some comments.
Right
here.
Keep going. No, keep going. Keep going
I
down.
gotta
So
get
there's
on there, too. I gotta turn into Grubhub 500 here in a second. So
No problem, man.
Hub 500.
Grub.
there's a
Northern
There's a
Foxbody, thanks for popping in.
oh, that's my boy, Northern. Oh no, the Northern Mustangs. I'm thinking of Northern. What's up?
Yeah.
so Paul, there's a girl near me here she's selling a foxbody. It's a convertible and it's automatic, unfortunately, but it's a 93, but she put an 86 front end on it, so it's got four eyes on a 93. And I was thinking, and it looks like a project car because the colors don't match from the new front end and the old body, but they're both blue. The body's dark blue, the front end almost looks like a grabber blue.
Yeah.
And I came I was seriously considering I want to go get this thing, but I would have to sell the MGB. But I was thinking about getting it, and AB will appreciate this because he was in the military. I was gonna name it Project Blue Falcon.
Heck yeah.
What is she asking for it?
She wanted 3K.
Oh, that's
3K.
that's definitely worth picking up.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's a project car.
I'm personally, I know some guys like putting on the 4-eye nose on your aero body. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it, but I mean, to each their own, right? Everyone's got different taste. If it's an 87 to 93, then I like keeping the 87 to 93 nose on it.
Mhm.
If it's a
Correct,
4-eye, then let's make it a 4-eye, right?
But for 3K.
Yeah, but for 3K, that's an easy swap. Nice
Who's that?
Yeah, that sounded like a Nissan Infinity.
No, that was a freaking I think it was one of those I think it was one of those Toyota the 86 or what are they called? The freaking the little Toyota
FR5s or whatever.
FRSs or whatever they are.
Yeah, the little Subaru. No, not Subaru.
Subaru BRZ.
Yeah. BRZ.
IFRS, Toyota 86.
I got a neighbor across the street that's got one of those.
Gotcha. But Matt, I guess you just have to decide if you want a convertible or if you want a coupe, right?
See, I really want a notch, or I'd be happy with the fastback too. Convertibles are nice, but for what I want, I want to build a drag car. So
yeah. Well, then I mean, there are some fast convertibles, but if aesthetically you're looking for that drag car notch look, then obviously you need to.
I want the safest car possible. So if it's a convertible and I flip over, I don't want to get crushed.
Well,
You dab bar.
Bars and stuff for that.
the roof on the Fox. The roof on the Fox is not what's going to save you. It's that cage.
Yeah, it's the bar.
So I mean, because if you guys go back in the day, if you look at racing Jason, that was a convertible, and so it's just, I guess, what fancies you for look wise. But Mike's garage was asking what Brailford's first check amount. It was his Adsense amount. And what did you say, $3.46 or something like that?
Yeah, it was like $3.46 or something, and most of it came from one video for the most part.
Cool.
YouTube doesn't release the funds to you until you have over $100, I believe.
Yeah, you won't even you won't even touch it till you have over $100. So some people, it takes them a couple months before they even get their first check.
That's just how much he made in the day.
Yeah. And then I guess, yeah.
It's a start, right? It's still money. Man, nobody gives me $3.46.
Well, I mean, the way I look at it, right? It's play money, right? So I'm gonna create everything I get from YouTube is gonna go into its own account. That's not even anywhere near any of my other my job. Anything I make for my normal job. I don't want it associated with it. I don't want it near it. And I just want to and that's purely going to be for the car stuff whenever I get enough to actually do something with it. But if not, it'll sit there until I do. So.
Hey, Matt, I don't think you want to hear Victor's comment, but he said Racing Jason died driving his coupe.
Coupe.
His coupe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I got to get out of here, guys. You guys all have a good night.
Sublime, Matt.
Nice. Stuff your face. We all know you're going to.
Enjoy your dinner. And good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, brother, for
right.
coming in.
Yeah, good
All
luck
right, thanks,
tomorrow.
guys.
Thanks.
Later.
Hey, Paul, I'm at the gym. I'm going to go work out, but I'll be listening.
All
Go
right.
crush
guys.
it. Go crush it, man.
Enjoy
Go
your
crush
workout.
it.
Later.
Bye.
Later.
Later.
Man.
We got Sleepy Dave. If anyone is looking for some sexting, just touch Dave here.
Funky.
Where are we?
Mike's garage was coming out.
Mike's garage. Yeah. So Victor said Racing Jason died driving his coupe, and then he sent a congrats to Matt for. I'm assuming maybe Matt or maybe as well AB for the 1,000 K. So. And then Funky was just saying later to Sublime. And that's it so far. So, yeah, I mean.
What's going on with your stuff there, Funky?
Yeah, he's working on getting Ginger ready.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. AB, thank you. And Mike's garage. Yeah. Mike, so Mike's back and he's just saying, have a good one, Sublime. And
I think we're caught up.
Yeah, we're caught up. We're all caught up. So that's good. So, hey, it gets tricky when there's. I keep forgetting to throw up the. You know how you can show the comment as people are talking. I'm trying to get in the habit of doing.
How do you do that?
Of doing this. So, for example, we're having a conversation, but then you can still throw in.
Oh, like Boosted did when I said something.
Right.
He put me
so
in
you can still throw up as people are having.
I got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching. So last night we were watching Boosted, and then I threw a comment, and then he said something. He acknowledged what I said, and he put it there. I'm like, how do you do that?
Yeah. So as people are having conversations, the person can just keep adding the comments that are coming on just to keep up.
Oh,
so.
Well, that's good. I didn't know how to do that.
So Mikey's in the house. All right, looking nice.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Doing good, man. Been working on the engine all this week, trying to get as much done as I can. I'm hoping in about a week I can drop it back in.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on it every day.
Wow, right on. I don't know if you caught. Well, you weren't in the stream earlier when I usually start with a couple of updates or what I did for the week or whatever, and so I got a phone call midweek. What day did Paul call me? I can't remember, but anyways, it was either Tuesday or whatever. Anyways, the short block is assembled, so he's like, come down, have a look at it. The Cometa gaskets are in, and
so what was the thickness of it? So it will be in thousandths of an inch, so like 30 thousandths of an inch, 36,000, 27.
I don't know, Dave. 94 mil. What's that going to be in thousandths of an inch?
Well, that's
I don't know, man.
diameter of the bore.
Hey, go back to texting, man.
The thickness of it.
Yeah, good question. When I asked him what size gasket, he said we're using the 94 mil. That's all he told me. So I'm going down on Saturday with Sally.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to slap on the heads until we kind of walked through the short block. He just wanted to show me a few things before he threw on the heads. So I'll ask him. So what is it that I should ask him specifically?
No, I was just curious. It's no big deal by any means. I'm just happy that you got gaskets in. I mean, that's awesome.
He got them quicker than anticipated.
Yeah. Which is really good.
We got them quicker than anticipated, and I already pushed that one up. He got them quicker than anticipated. They weren't supposed to come in until mid-May, so we're ahead. He's basically waiting on parts for me. He's like, I need the timing chain cover, bring me the oil pan, and all this. And unfortunately, I've been on a course all week at work, and I haven't been able to I can't make it down. So he says like, no problem, no problem. He'll switch back to another race engine or whatever. He was waiting on parts, of course, for another race motor that he was building. And he said, I jumped over to yours and he got the short assembled. So I'm gonna bring him everything I got and we'll go from there. And then we're gonna arrange a day that we're gonna pop it in and start moving forward. So looking forward to finally seeing this thing together, right?
So are you doing like ARP everything as far as fasteners or?
Everything.
Nice. Okay.
Those ARP fasteners just for the cam towers, Mike, I don't know if you're using ARP on the cam tower. Those things were $550.
Wait, you're talking about the cam caps?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. ARP 2000 on those cam caps, those worked out to be 500 and something by the time they got converted. Of course, everything's coming from the States, right? So by the time we guzzle the conversion, the taxes, the shipping, it was like $550 just for those bolts there, because he has seen some back out.
Titanium?
Pardon me?
What are they made of? Titanium? Unobtainium?
ARP 2000, buddy, just to make sure that they don't go anywhere.
So if they were backing out, why not using like Loctite blue? Because that would keep them in. I mean, you wouldn't obviously want to use red because then you'd have to heat it to like 500 degrees to loosen it up, but blue should hold it.
Well, you know what? I'm so deep at this point, Mike.
I know.
I do not want, you know what I don't, I'm so deep at this point that I do not want to cut any little corner. And he's, as we've chatted before, he's been building motors for 30 plus years. He knows exactly what he's doing. So I don't want to say no to something and then that be the cause of a failure or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
So
and the thing is,
$500.
it's $500, but
Do it.
you've got a good builder. With myself, I mean, I've been doing the assembling, but the machine shop that I used, I'll never say the name. If someone does good by me, I'll say their name. If they don't, then I just will never say a name. But just, everything came back dirty after the final wash. The heads were dirty. They had assembled the heads, partially assembled them. Dirty. I was spending today cleaning out the intake and exhaust, trying to get everything perfectly clean. The machine work was a little bit off for the bores, not dead on how that I want, just one thing after another. So, I mean, if you found a really good shop that does everything, then whatever that you say, just do that.
Yeah.
Paul is, again,
awesome.
I don't know what else I can say, but he is probably maybe one of two. I can only think of a handful of guys that are actually still physically building motors themselves in Ontario. You know what I mean? And Paul's been building short block Fords for forever. So I'm in good hands. He has a good race team. I trust everything he does. So
He's a really good man.
And the most important part to me is we walk in there, we're treated like family. You know what I mean? And that
really
was the most important part. This guy goes to the track.
Yeah.
He helps you out. He goes there. He treats you. I can't describe it, man.
Well, I think for me, the whole thing is when he's at the track with his boys, right? It doesn't matter if you're a high-paying customer or you just go in there once in a blue moon. If your car is there and you're one of his guys, he's there with you. So he's just awesome that way. He's really, really good.
So, Micah, we're going to continue that conversation. I just want to see, get caught up on a couple of little comments. Yeah, so I'll just work my way from bottom up. From one quick thing, he said that PSP won't let you down 100%. I've already seen that. Victor said definitely a part of racing history and cutting edge technology at the time. So Victor, yeah, it looks like awesome. That's a piece of 5.0 racing history. Oh, so they're referring to racing Jason for sure. 89 GT said there was a sexy notch behind me. So it's there. It's not done yet. I don't consider it a car until it fires up. Funky said he's been busy this week. transferring some videos, and he's schlapping Ginger together for this weekend. And then Northern Foxbody Alex said, I learned a few new things this week also with editing my videos in YouTube studio. Right on. Right
And
on.
Go-To Gamer.
Go-To Gamer. Dave's in bed again.
Who are these people, man? No, from the last week.
Yeah. That's from the raid last week. And quick stat. Victor saying, is the silver racing related to your engine builder? It sounds like a great guy. So yes, Paul and Joe they are brothers. They had a shop together at one time. No, J&P Performance. I was with them even as a kid. So even as a kid, I was already a J&P customer back in the day.
Long time ago.
And then they went separate ways. So Joe has a shop, the Silver Racing, and Paul's shop is Paul Silver Performance. So both great shops. Neither one will let you down.
Yeah, they're awesome.
So sorry, Mike, we're all caught up. Sally's gonna take care of the comments. You take care of the comments.
You can't talk at the same time. Go on,
so, Mike, yes, I'm very comfortable with Paul. Most important to us was, I joined this team late, but I guess the old saying is better late than never, And just looking forward to getting it together, man. Like seeing what the car can do.
Just want to hear it start.
Looking forward to flipping everything over to the Holly system. So that should be fun. The Holly Dominator with the Pro Dash, the works there. So I'm gonna go all out. So there's no, that's basically their setups of all their race cars. There is, he's a Holly dealer, so they're very familiar with the Holly system. So we're gonna do that, and that'll bring my standalone computer up to, generate. It's got an older system in there, so I know a lot of us still like it, but Holly's definitely pretty cutting edge these days with the amount of things you can do with it, right?
Yeah. Are you going to do some of the tuning yourself once it's all set up, just to kind of tweak it for different situations, or what I would like to do? There goes Dave. Dave's gonna go do a little bit of sexting, and then he'll come right back. Jesus. I'm just playing.
He hit the X.
Sorry, Mike. I just lost my train of thought there. Well, what did Dave's a funny dude.
Are you guys laughing at me?
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was being nice.
Yeah, Mike was being polite.
Mike said.
Even Anthony laughed.
Mike said that you needed some privacy.
I'm getting kicked out of my daughter's room.
All right, that's enough trying to say it's your daughter's room, man.
I gotta shift places now.
All right.
Okay, so Mike, going back to, I think you were talking about tuning maybe a little bit?
Yeah, are you going to tweak it some, do the tuning yourself once you have the base tune set up for like different situations, or
Hell no. No way, man. That's a little bit different league of a car where I'm tippy-toeing into, you know what I mean? So yeah. Definitely he has his tuner, his race team tuner, and I'm gonna get him to tune the car, and of course set it up for a few different applications, right? Yeah, okay, race gas tune, street tune, putting around tune. So, okay. But I'm not gonna go there. I want to learn the system. I want to learn everything. My buddy Gary is a genius with the Holly. He's got a really quick SN95.
Yeah. So
he said he was going to teach me slowly, but man, there's a lot to learn, right? So yeah, I'll learn slowly, and I look forward to being able to do those small little adjustments when I'm there. But to start off, let them set up everything. I'm gonna let them set up absolutely everything from, motor to the suspension setup to everything.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, 'cause,
just
I
like
mean,
one of the race cars.
it would be cool if you later on were able to tweak it a little bit. That way, if you do no prep, you could kind of adjust on the fly a little bit.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah, 100%. Like I've gone to the track with my buddy Gary, and every pass he's busting out the laptop and he's looking at what the car is doing. So those are all things I need to learn, and I want to learn because I want to do those things myself. Be able to pull a little bit of boost here, add a
You
little.
already know what to ask for your birthday is a new laptop.
Pardon me.
A new laptop for the birthday.
Are you trying to give me an
For me?
idea?
Yeah.
I have a good laptop. You need a laptop.
No, you need one that's dedicated strictly for the Fox. That's it. Nothing else.
Well, that would be Father's Day because it's before his birthday.
Okay, well, whatever. Father's Day, birthday, Christmas.
Probably get like a nice decal, put it on it.
Sure, put a big Fox there,
Yeah.
Pauldfox.
Yeah,
Got the decal on it, and there you go.
Victor just popped. He had a comment in there. It said your coupe is a sleeping giant. Yeah, it's sleeping, but it's going to be woken up shortly. One quick stang said he'll have to let Paul drive it because he'll be scared. Oh, no doubt, man. It's going to be a different league.
Yeah.
I'm going to approach it like everything else I do, baby steps, right? I approach my powerlifting the way I've approached life, my work, everything, baby steps. And oh man, I'm gonna just, I'm not going to go out first pass. I know the first pass. I already know. I'm just gonna go out and just take it down the track and see what the car does. I don't care if it's a 12-second pass. I just want to see it. Does it go straight? Is it dog legging? Well, what's the car doing? Right,
Gary said you'd shit yourself the first time.
For sure. Yeah, my buddy Gary. My buddy Gary.
He's like, you'll shit yourself the first time. He goes, you just wait.
Yeah. I mean, his car, he knows.
It hauls ass.
Yeah. It's a 550 car for almost
It
a
hauls.
4,000 pound
It's
SN95. So it's doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Northern Mustangs. How's it going? Thanks for popping in. Everyone's doing good here on the panel, I think. I'll let everyone else speak for themselves.
Yeah, I'm good. Good to see you.
Here.
I'm going to check on Marcus. I will be back.
Sure.
I'll be back.
Mrs. Fox is going to check on our boy. So, yeah, he's getting stronger every week. He's gonna pass me soon. I got to try to hold him off. What else? So you think you might have the motor in within a week, Mike?
I might be able to get it in. I mean, there's still so much to do because I still have to mount the supercharger, plumb everything, and then finish off the fuel system. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of June because there's the Blue Oval media's got that event going on.
For the Bleed for Blue Festival?
Yeah, it's Chicago, probably 35 minutes for me. So
beautiful, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it done, but it's rough because just at work and everything else. But cool thing is I might be starting a new job soon. So there you go.
Right on. Congrats. Interesting. That's cool. What do we got? One quick stang. Still busting my chops here. You saying make sure you put plastic over the seats? I won't need plastic, man. They're aluminum seats, so they're good. I won't shit my pants either, man. I've pushed not crazy power like that, but I've pushed some pretty good speeds. So
what kind of seats do you guys like?
Pardon me?
What kind of seats do you guys like? Do you like Kirkies or do you like, what have you tried? What do you like?
Well, I mean, as far as a daily cruiser, like more of a street car setup, I like those Corbeau seats. I really like the Corbeau line. But in the notch here, I got the Kirky aluminum seats. So.
Nice.
Super light, right? Like I'm trying to keep the car as light as possible. I don't know. Like I'm curious to weigh the car, see what it's going to weigh in. Around 3,000 pounds. I'll be happy with 3,000 pounds. So
Nice.
I don't know. I guess we'll see, right?
Yeah, it's a cool thing about the Fox bodies. I mean, they're so light compared to some of the other ones. Like to get an S550 down to that weight,
Yeah.
you're gutting that puppy.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I still have full door panels. I mean, the beams are in the doors. I haven't even touched those areas yet. So I figured, let me get used to the car. Let me run it at full weight. Yeah, I got a fiberglass hood. Obviously the drag wheels are light. Those the weld wheels are pretty light and whatnot. But the cage, although it's a chromoly cage, a cage is a cage. It's still going to add 150 pounds in there. Right?
Yeah.
So I got the K member. I got the drag brakes. I've lightened up the car a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. There's still lots of areas that I can improve on. Fiberglass trunk lid. Other areas too, but we'll see. I'm thinking the car is going to be nose heavy a little bit, just because of the turbo piping and the intercooler and all that crap. So I'm thinking it's going to be a little nose heavy. So I'll see what it is when I corner scale it. And see where all the weight is being transferred.
There was one guy with a 2-valve that moved his intercooler to the trunk.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. He had like a 6-inch pipe going all the way back.
Yeah.
Custom weld. I mean, just amazing what he pulled off. But it helped balance it out a little bit, which is neat.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. I'm just, boy, he's air to water. So first of all, he's air to water. I'm still air to air here, so that could be a future step. But for now, with it being a street car, I'm leaving it air to air. I personally don't want to deal with air to water as a street car, but that's just my personal view. Some guys are more than willing to do it, but I know which car you're. I forget. I follow that guy's channel. I think it's Turbo 2-valve or something like that.
Yeah, 2-valve.
It's a white
GT, something.
A white GT.
Yeah.
A beige interior, I believe.
Yeah, it's a new Edge. Yep.
Yeah. He runs the that 6-inch tube, but it kind of goes through the center console. It really makes it look like a pure drag car at that point. Like when you go that much, it's pure drag. I'm on the ragged edge of this, looking like a.
Shoot.
Yeah, but it comes off, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know if you saw the last video. I'm gonna fix the way it is because I don't like the way it is set up when the chute comes off. I still have that little bit of a trailer kind of piece sticking out. So
They offer
do it like most other guys do it and have it cut just behind the back bumper. So when it comes off, they just see a little hole in the bumper and. But
looks amazing.
It's coming. Thank you. Coming slowly but surely. It's been a battle.
Started at 20.
And we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
They offered 25. And then I went back and said, "Let's not do it."
Let's listen to Dave's conversation.
Sorry, I'm just talking to my daughter.
No problem. She's out of there. Like she took off.
Okay, fine. You can come back.
So what do we got? I just put a tennis ball on the chute now. Does your Mustang? Does yours stick out like mine? I know I have seen a few that are set up sort of like mine, or is yours pulled, behind the bumper cover? I actually saw one guy's. He had his parachute mount coming through where the license plate was. So when you drove it on the street, the license plate covered the hole. I kind of like that, but I couldn't see how I would get that through like that. But I don't have a chute on mine, not fast enough. Oh, okay. 'Cause you said, I thought, you're referring to me. Just put a tennis ball on the chute now. Nah, I don't know if you saw well, I think, yeah, you did see the video. It really doesn't look nice the way the little trailer sticks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This is the people.
let's see.
Oh, so you can see.
What are your thoughts, Anthony?
But it's
You're quiet up there, man.
Well, I mean, I'm not experienced with fox bodies or anything like that, so it's kind of out of my domain as far as sometimes what you guys are even talking about. But yeah. And drag racing too. That's not my theater either. So
You're a corner guy, eh?
yeah.
You like the road course?
What tracks do you go to?
I'm down here in Florida, so Sebring. That's the best.
Awesome.
That's the best one to go to.
Yeah. Well, we were supposed to go to Florida last year, or the year before, huh? Sure. We were supposed to be going. Shit, I forget where we were going.
Clearwater.
Oh yes, we were gonna go look at a place in Clearwater, Anthony.
Okay. I'm actually going to Clearwater this weekend.
Oh yeah. So we were actually going to go look to kind of see if we could grab a place in Clearwater, but then this whole COVID stuff hit. So we were like, okay, well, forget that. So,
Yeah.
Clearwater looks really nice.
Yeah, I like that side of Florida. I just had to move back this way, the other side of the state. I'm in over basically Daytona for my son. So
Mustang is saying Clearwater is about 10 minutes from him. Yeah, we were gonna. What was that hotel we were gonna stay at? It was right on the beach, right on the water while we stayed. So we were gonna go for a week to house shop, but never happened. But nonetheless, like to go back eventually.
Oh, Mustang.
Yeah, Mustang. So what did I say?
Oh no, I was just my screen. I have to switch between the StreamYard and my YouTube to see the.
So you guys don't see the comments
Mustang,
in the StreamYard?
You got to flip back and forth.
Oh, that's
okay. No, okay. Well, no, okay. If you go into comment, I was in private. I had private chat selected the whole time. So Mustang, are you going to be in? Are you going to be at Joe Rady's event on Sunday? Ask him that.
Yeah, here. So even when you guys click on that little comments tab, you don't see the comments? You guys should be able to see.
Oh, I just did it. Now it works.
Yeah, same here. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, so if I click on chat at the very bottom, it takes me to another window.
Chat. You don't want private. The private chat is just that button there is just if we want to chat amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
And it not show up in the stream.
So if I go to private chat, there's private chat, comments, and then an X. If I click the X, it brings me to all our video pictures here, but I don't see the comments down below.
Yeah, click, but you're on your phone.
I got to keep going back to chat.
You're on your phone though, so I've never done it from the phone. I've only done it from the laptop. So I'm assuming Mike and Anthony are on laptops. I'm assuming. Yeah, so they're able to see the comments. They should have a comment screen on their right side.
Yeah, my daughter's rolling her eyes saying, it's because you're on a phone.
Yeah.
So she even knows.
Yeah. So
I didn't know, sorry. She's giving me crap.
I'm not sure if you guys now can see the comments. Are you able to post right from there, or do you have to go out to post a comment or to address a comment?
I couldn't figure out how to post from there. I had to go back to the other screen.
Yeah, I have a little post a comment box right below it, but I wasn't sure if you guys did or not. So that might
because I'm not signed in or have an account.
No, I don't think so, but.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it might be only the person that is or whatever, quote unquote, hosting the stream might
Yeah.
have that capability of
I think so.
of posting a comment.
Yeah.
So
That would make
I'm not
logical
sure.
sense.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure, but nonetheless, at least you guys can now see the comments, so that
Which
makes
is
it
good.
that makes it much easier for you guys to at least keep up with the comments and be able to address comments or whatever comments come in. So Mustang said, "What event is that?" I think he was replying back to you, Anthony.
Yeah. And then I put it in a comment.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Fred Joe, 500K subscriber event at with Walker Ford on Sunday from 10 to 12.
I'm not. I'm watching.
Wasn't aware of that. May head over that way on Sunday. Cool. So Mustang, you're 10 minutes from Clearwater. Is that a decent place? We were just looking at a place for later on down the road for retirement purposes. Is that a decent place? I know there's
It's just expensive.
Is it?
Oh yeah, anywhere on that side of that side of the bay, St. Pete, Clearwater area is expensive.
Really?
That's okay. Dave is gonna front me some cash. So we're good.
Isn't Stillwater, Florida?
Stillwater. I know Stillwater, Oklahoma. Like.
I was going to say I've never heard of Stillwater, Florida.
I'm not sure if it's Florida or
Northern Mustangs.
I don't know. Anyway, I have to look into it too.
Northern Mustangs saying, "I got a split all. Car looks great. Have a great night."
Night.
Y'all. All right. Thanks, Northern Mustangs. I'm not sure where you are.
He said
in northern Ontario, but let me know one day. I'd be curious. What part of Clearwater? We weren't sure, to be honest. We had connected with an agent, and we were set to meet her, and she was basically going to drive us around, chaperone us around. But we wanted to stay about 15, 20 minutes from the beach, roughly, in that area. Properties are now selling for more than asking price over here. Same here. Prices are just going. They seem to be going through the roof on everything these days. Cars, houses, materials.
Yeah. I liked Venice as well in Florida, but I know Venice is even more expensive, and it's probably a lot more. My brother bought a place there, and when he bought it, he actually bought it at the perfect time, but now it's just like, holy mackerel, super expensive. But
so some parts of Florida are very nice.
Yeah.
So yes, Mustang just replied, some parts of Clearwater are very nice. I grew up in Clearwater, literally less than 5 minutes from Walker Ford.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, we definitely want to get.
Well, we're gonna get back. We're still in the process of trying to get our money back from Air Canada. So there's a couple bucks tied up there. So we'll see whether we get it back or.
Oh, we'll get it
back. But.
Yeah, they had a bailout, so I put it all the refund request through, but it's gonna take a bit. Can you imagine paying all those people back? Holy crap, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But anyway. It is what it is. And let's hope we can go away. We have another trip booked in December. We don't know if that's going to happen. Anyone have any trips booked that you're going to get to go away on?
Not flying, but I've got a couple.
Mikey, you staying put?
Yeah, so with me, I've got a few different things going on. We usually go out and go camping every 3-4 weeks.
Oh, nice. Every 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, we try to go out. We've got a travel trailer and just take the Jeep and tow it and, hit a place that's a couple hours away. But back to what you all were saying with Clearwater, I used to live out in that area. Very nice. I lived in Tampa and I worked in Clearwater, and I would go back and forth over the bridge, and that's just amazing. And the cars, especially if you go by Clearwater Beach at nighttime, the cars that just pull up. I mean, I hit my Mach 1, and you've got a Lamborghini pulling up next to you, and you're just kind of waving them by because there's But it's just that
There's no waving by, man. There's no Lambo or no Lambo. There's no waving by.
I was naturally aspirated a whole, 350 horsepower. I'm not gonna. I mean,
So you're going supercharger now.
yeah.
Is it like an eat and swap supercharger?
Yes. So I've got a ported Eden, and I've got a custom 2.6 pulley on it. I should be 525 to 540 to the wheels after the auto. So it should scoot. I'm definitely heavier than you are. I'm 3,400 pounds, but still, it should still move pretty good.
I don't know what I'm gonna come in at.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
I'm curious. I want to see what it is, fully dressed, and then I'll go and corner scale it.
Mhm.
But Mustang was just saying, Island Estates is off of the causeway to Clearwater Beach. That's a very nice neighborhood, right next to Clearwater Marine Aquarium. How long ago? Where did you work?
That's questions from Mike.
Not sure. Is that for you,
That's
Mike?
for Mike. He said he worked there.
So back then, I was selling insurance, and I would go to different businesses selling health insurance, and I had an office out there in Clearwater. It was fun. I mean, I liked the area. It's just at nighttime, there's a lot of stuff to do, especially when you buy Clearwater Beach. I mean, it's just good food too. I mean, just amazing food.
Well, you know what? I mean, obviously living up in, Ontario here, you get sick of the winter. So we just want to do the snowbird thing, right? Come winter time.
Take off.
Take off and just enjoy a few months down there, and the remaining months, whatever. If we can rent it out, we'll rent it out. If we can't, we can't. No big deal. Whatever. But we're attracted to Clearwater, and we're going to go back and check it out. So. We want to be close to the, we like being in the action, but not living in the action. So I want to kind of be, 15, 20 minutes away from that. So we go home, it's quiet or whatever, but still close enough that we can go.
Or I could
It's very congested in traffic, like from Tampa across all three bridges, rush hour, it's always packed.
Yeah.
Driving through Largo and Clearwater and St. Pete, it's a nightmare.
But at least the view is good. So I'm in the Chicagoland area. You're going downtown. You just see these old crumbling buildings and just dirt everywhere. But you get to see the ocean as you're going over the bridge. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
there's a silver lining to it.
So is downtown?
I'll take that.
Are you far from downtown Chicago?
I'm probably 45 to 50 miles. I'm southwest of it.
Wow.
So, and I commute, depending on the job, I'll go downtown. But it's 2 hours each way. You can either take the train and it's 2 hours, or you can drive and it's 2 hours. But it's,
Is it as bad as, it's portrayed to be? Or I've never been there, so I'm respectfully asking, is it as bad as everyone makes out Chicago to be? Like,
I try not to go into the city as much as I can. I mean, I'm literally, you go 5 miles west and you're at farms. So I'm about as far out as you can, just on the edge of the country. But the city is just, no, I would never want to live in it.
No way. Always wanted to go there though.
yeah.
Just to see it.
I mean, Chicago for us from here, 8 hours.
8 hours.
So it's a doable drive with if the borders were open, we've already talked about it. If the borders are open, which I'm not sure,
I don't think so. They won't be.
I got a lot of time off in the summer. We're probably if they open up, we're gonna rip down there. So we'll do the drive as long as we have somewhere to stay. If we can find somewhere to stay.
Dave can come with us.
Dave can continue his sexting in the back seat as he drives.
You can sleep in the back.
But,
Yeah, I just need a charging cable. I'm good.
I would. Yeah, we've already talked about it. So what do you got there? Oh, the chocolate.
Chocolate almonds. All I need is a bag of almonds, and I'm good to go.
And a pillow.
And a pillow.
So if it does open up, then we're gonna make the trip down for sure.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
So we'll see. I don't know. Fingers crossed.
8 hours is not bad. I'm gonna handle
Not
that.
bad. We'll stop off at Funky's place. Say, hey, it's a Funky.
Yeah.
He's halfway. He's halfway there.
We might have to
And then
sleep
we'll
in the
tear it
car because there's no hotels probably open at that point because everything will be booked. But that's okay. We'll sleep in the car.
One quick Stang said, went to Chicago a few years ago for a hockey tournament. Scary, some scary areas, but Toronto is not much better. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any concerns walking downtown Toronto.
No.
It is. I don't know, man. I grew up in Toronto as a little kid, and I still have a lot of family in Toronto. I don't have any concerns walking downtown Toronto, but there's definitely a lot of gang war going on.
Yeah,
So
things have changed. But I think that's kind of relevant with everything going on in our world.
I guess I'm just kind of
We're just used to it.
I guess I'm just more used to Toronto, so I wouldn't even blink about walking downtown. But
Yeah.
Chicago, since I'm not familiar with it, I probably wouldn't do that. So
As long as you're downtown, you're fine. All the shopping areas and stuff. But at nighttime, just kind of walking around different areas, not usually a good idea.
well, there's a lot of social life in downtown Toronto. Like you almost feel safer at night in downtown Toronto
There's
than
people everywhere.
during the day. Yeah, there's people.
Right. As long as there's a lot of people around, that's the big thing. I mean, it's like anywhere. If there's enough people, you're good. But if it's not, then
Yeah.
There's the distillery district in Toronto, which is great. Like there's beer everywhere. There's people everywhere. It's a hopping little spot, no doubt. So.
Yeah, mind you, I don't know what it'd be like right now going to Toronto with everything, but it'd be different.
Yeah, one quick Stang said 50 shots fired in Ajax this week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I heard about that in Durham. Yeah, that was in the Durham area, which is Ajax.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense. But there goes Dave.
Dave X.
Dave's funny.
Yeah.
He usually does that a few times per stream.
And Mav said as well. Mav Stang said spring break is murder.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
the beaches. Yeah, it would be. I'm sure.
Spring break is murder at the beaches, so I agree. It's better to live a little distance away.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't mind like we said, we don't mind the congestion or the people. I just wouldn't want to live next door to it.
Yeah, it's so different, like cottage life in Ontario, right? People that have cottages right on the beach. It's party central, especially. I mean, people want to have a good time and they're having bonfires and everything else. I mean, 5 minutes away, you don't even hear it, right? It's the same everywhere. Anywhere where there's water, it's just like that. Everyone wants to hang out by the water and have a good time. You got a pool, that's what you get. You have a neighbor that has a pool. If you have a pool, of course, right? That's what it's for, it's to have a good time. That's why you put a pool in, is to enjoy it. So come summertime, you're going to crank the tunes and everyone's going to be splashing in the pool and making noise. Comes with it. You got to be willing to accept it.
Anyway, sorry. I got to run. I got to go to Shoppers Drug Mart.
All right, Dave.
Pick up
Have a good
meds.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Thanks for popping
Anyways,
in.
nice seeing all you guys. If I get back and I'll check in to see if you guys are still on. If you're on, I'll come back in.
We're gonna probably a few more minutes, maybe 9 o'clock. Maybe push it until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Have a good night,
9
Dave.
o'clock.
All right, nice seeing all everybody.
Night.
Thanks.
Ciao.
Bye. See you, man. Cheers. It was funny, dude. So, Anthony, what's gonna be new for the channel now?
I don't know. Because it's getting hot down here, so track days, they're still fun, but you just got to kind of baby the car a little bit more if it's really hot out there. So I'm probably not going to do any track days until September time frame, and then
Were you running any meth or anything on that car, or just as is?
Stock 93 tune. Just it handles things pretty well. I mean, for more or less a stock car,
Yeah.
it's impressive.
I don't know a lot about road course. I mean, it looks fun. I mean, the drag track that we go to, it's got a road course there
Looks
as
like
well.
a lot of fun.
So
It's definitely a lot more busy. Consumables can get expensive depending on the car. I mean,
yeah.
so
But you know, our track that we see, you see the same thing as the drag section. These guys who are trailering in and they're unloading their Porsche GT3s
Oh,
and
yeah.
GT2s
Yeah.
and
They're-
it's big dollar bucks, man.
It's crazy.
And I enjoy watching it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a lot of fun.
I'm a musclehead, so I like, I like no doubt muscle, no question. But I respect all kinds of different power. Power is power, man. And I really like watching the road course, and I've been like, maybe I should try the Cobra on the road course just for fun,
Yeah, I think it'd be
because
fun.
I've never done it, right? So,
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like, man.
Be
I
hard on the
was trying to
car.
read all the,
Yeah.
learn all the sort of the.
there's a lot you got to take into consideration. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
God, yeah.
even if you're not chasing lap time, I mean, you got to worry about, what size brakes are you running? Are they getting cool enough? What tire pressures, the corner balancing of the car, and what kind of tires are you running and what kind of surface is it? I've tracked that car in the dry, the semi-wet, and flat out rain, and it's very interesting.
Yeah, I would like to try it. I would like to try it, but obviously on kind of like a whatever, if there was like a beginner day or a first time or
It's
whatever,
crazy.
you know what I mean? Because I was trying to learn and read the track etiquette, and you see some guys were like turning on signals, some guys were like waving guys over, like
Yeah.
so.
Usually that's all gone over in the driver's meeting before the track day starts. What are the signals, or how do you signal, and do they want windows up or down, and all that kind of stuff. It's
Gotcha.
Man, we were
temperature?
watching it.
Gotta watch your
we were coming
temperatures.
off the track.
Yeah, and we noticed that they stay out for what, maybe 10 laps the most,
Yeah.
and then they would come off, I guess, for cool down or whatnot. And they're running them to the
Hard.
rails, man. Like they're running. You're basically, I see it as kicking shit out. You're kicking the shit out of
There's
the
a
car
lot of Porsches.
harder than a drag race car. Right?
Oh, yeah.
A drag race.
It's crazy.
The drag race, you're going for whatever, 10, 12, 11, 9 seconds, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But the road course, these guys they're pounding the shit out of their cars for
was nuts.
nonstop laps, right?
There's a lot of Porsches.
That's
going on.
usually 20 to 30 minutes. Temperature comes into play. I mean, a lot of cars, they get out there and that's when they realize, oh, I don't have the proper cooling to be doing this, and nobody wants. I mean, it gets crazy. I've had my oil temp, even with that car has an oil cooler, a trans cooler, a diff cooler.
Mhm.
Even with the coolers, I mean, I got my rear diff oil up to like almost 240. I got my engine oil up to 260.
Wow.
God.
Wow. And so your car,
And that car takes 10 quarts of oil. I mean, so that's cooking.
Holy.
so you're basically a stock GT350 on a 93 tune?
Yep. Stock. It's untuned as far as the powertrain goes. I just have some upgraded suspension bits. I think I heard Mike say something about what tires am I running. So if it's dry out or just very, very minimal, like drizzle, if you will, I have Michelin Cup 2s.
Okay.
If it's anything more heavier than that, then I have a Pilot Super Sports, which are almost at the end of their life. I'll have PS4Ss going on to replace those.
What do you think about the R888Rs? Have you ever run them or no?
I have never run them. I have a friend who's got a GT350. It's pro charged. He doesn't track it at all or anything, but in the dry, they're fantastic. Any sort of wetness. I mean, he was going down I-4, he just cruising like 40, and it was wet. He was like 45, 50 miles an hour. He hydroplaned so quickly, the car went did a 180. He ended up going backwards, backed it off the side of the road. Otherwise, he would have been collected by a truck. But I would definitely not drive them in the wet. That's for sure. I've driven the Cup 2s in the wet, and that was sketchy on I-4, and I've tracked it in semi-slick conditions. I mean, fortunately, nothing happened. But I do have a video on my channel of me at Sebring, just coming out of it. It was one of the slower corners on the track, and the surface changed from asphalt. There's a little concrete strip on the left, and I got a little bit too far over under the paint, and just a little bit of throttle. It just instantly, I had all the stability off. It just hit that, and it snapped so quickly. I don't know how I saved it to this day, because the runoff area from the track to the wall is probably 20 feet, and it's wet. Then you go to wet grass. I'm on half slick tires. I don't know.
I got an angel watching you there.
Well, if you get a chance, Anthony, take a look at the Toronto Motorsport Parkway. They got a little road course there, and you guys.
Is that different than Canadian Tire Motorsports Park?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It used to be called the Cayuga Dragway, and then they flipped it over to Toronto Motorsports Parkway. So they got a pretty good little road course.
CMTP is close to that, right?
What is?
Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. I believe it's in the Toronto greater area. I watched the the IMSA series that's in the States. They go up to see it. They go up to that track as part of their schedule.
Right.
Usually in the July timeframe. So I'm familiar with Canadian Tire Motorsports Park.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if they're one and the same, but I know when we go drag racing, it's referred to as Toronto Motorsports Parkway, and they got a road course on there. So
it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, and you got some pretty hopped up cars going in there.
A lot of GTRs.
A lot of GTRs, GT3s, GT2. GT2.
Yeah.
I love the GT3. I'll tell you what.
GT3, that thing is an animal on there,
Crazy.
man. That thing is an animal.
I have some pretty good videos, actually.
And yeah, we got some good video. And
good
one of the cars that impressed us the most was just a little Honda Civic.
Oh my God.
Running a big turbo, and he was chasing
It was
down.
insane.
He was chasing down everybody, man.
Yeah, it
And
was
this
crazy.
thing was. He was sliding the corners and just spooling hard, man.
Oh man, that was crazy.
And he was chasing everybody out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting to see, just something completely different. So
There was an R8.
I'll try it. Yeah,
There was a
R8.
nice R8.
Some high-end cars, man. Some really high-end.
But you could
cars.
see who was comfortable doing it. Like like they were there all the time, and your one time.
There was even a little a hopped up little Subaru FRS or whatever.
Yeah.
That guy was sliding it around the corner, like making
insane.
it look
like nothing.
like nothing. And he was on it. The Beamers, of course, there was a bunch of Beamer.
Yeah, there's lots of Beamers actually.
A bunch of Beamers, hopped up Beamers. So very good. Chad, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. We've been on for a bit. And
what time did we go on?
I don't know.
6:30?
We started about
6:30,
yeah, about 2.5 hours ago. But thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. We're just actually talking road. We're just talking about some road course stuff. So
yeah, unfortunately, a lot of things can go wrong. So until I get a truck and a trailer, I can't do a track day that's more than like 2 hours away.
Yeah, for sure.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that today. But I've done it as a kid, drag racing, and I learned the hard way, man.
Yeah.
Snapped an axle, and that was an expensive tool, man. Oh man, that was an expensive thing.
When you're at Sebring, what kind of speed do you get on the straightaways?
So I think the last one I went out to, I think about 145.
Nice. Okay.
You're getting up there. At Daytona, you'll get up to 165 or so.
miles an hour.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, miles an hour.
Yeah. I was just reminding you because
I know.
we talk in kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miles an hour. That's some big digits.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and I mean Daytona, you have that turn one is a huge, like that's the fastest part of the track, and you got that huge braking zone. I mean, it's sketchy.
I'm gonna
You
give it.
you have to go to Daytona with new front brakes.
I'll give it a.
Yeah.
I'll give it a try with the Cobra. So we'll see. I'll take it easy. Whatever,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, most of the track days they have their beginner groups, intermediate, and advanced.
Yeah, for sure. Beginner. Beginner group. That
There's
would be
been some
fun.
pretty cool videos of 0304 Cobras on road courses, and they'll chase people down in the straightaways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so those things can be fun.
We'll have
Yeah,
to
I
look
have a friend. I haven't touched base with him in a while, but he was running a 600 horsepower, 04 Cobra, and he was a road course guy. So everything on his Cobra was geared towards road course, and yeah, he's had great luck. Other than one day the axle nut backed out. The IRS axle nut backed out on him. Yeah, so he lost the wheel and into the wall he went. That's where I learned from him, unfortunately. We always learn from mishaps, right? I learned from him that the Cobras, there's that upgraded nut. I don't know if you're aware of that, Mike, but you might want to take a look at that little nut. It's got a built-in washer, and that's what he uses now. So I switched my Cobra over to those as well, because the Cobras are notorious for their IRS nuts to become loose.
Really.
I've got an
That's
estimate.
another thing, like with track days, the inspection process. I mean, to go through, you have to look at everything. Like,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, safety,
I'm
right?
gonna take a look. I'm in the garage. So you'll keep you guys busy. I'm gonna look for that nut.
Mike's gonna be like, I would look at this nut.
I'm curious. I mean, mine's a solid rear axle, so I don't have, an IRS. Of course, IRS would be probably much better for a road course.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
I'm hoping to do some autocross with mine. I've got full adjustable suspension that I've put on it, so I'm hoping to do a little bit of fun stuff with it. But
As long as there's not too many bumps on the surface.
yes, as long as there's not too many bumps. And
Sebring is very bumpy, especially like the two fastest turns on the track. It's very bumpy.
Well,
17.
I
the
think
hardest thing is getting rid of the bind when you're when it's compressing, and you can get some pretty nice lower control arms and uppers that will give you the flexibility to move a little bit, so you don't get that quad bind, which should help a little bit. But yeah, IRS is definitely the way to go for cornering.
I ended up doing the full tilt boogie racing bushings on IRS.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. So I got a couple little suspension mods done to the Cobra. So I got the H&R race springs on there.
Nice.
I got the coupe shocks on the rear, because those are different than the verts. And I did the full tilt boogie racing. I switched my gear from a 355 to a 373 on it. But the HR race springs, they feel good. And I took off the stock subframe connectors, which are just bolt-in ones, and I threw in a pair of welded-in full-length Stita subframe connectors, which helped tie it up everything. But the car handles pretty good, actually. Not bad for, whatever, a 16 or 17-year-old car. It handles pretty good after I did all those little suspension mods. Of course, a nice little performance alignment. I got the camber plates on there, bump steer, so it handles okay. I think it would do okay. I found the nut, Mike, so I'm going to show you quickly. Maybe I'll just put it solo for 1 second so we can zoom. So that's
okay.
There we go.
Hold it still.
There you go. See,
So it looks like it has like neoprene on it to keep it from
a built-in lock washer.
Yeah.
So that's the upgraded nut for the exit solo. That's the upgraded nut for the Cobra. And unfortunately, I learned that from my friend Rick.
It's actually a heavy nut.
Yeah, but mine, every time I did a wheel change or whatever, I would check on my stock one, and it would be just not to its 250 pounds of torque. So it would click over. I could feel it like squeeze, click. But ever since I put this guy on, it's been perfect. So I feel good about that, anyways.
Nice.
But all right, boys, I think we've been on for a bit. You guys have anything you want to mention or you want to say? No, you good?
I'm good.
I just want to say thanks for you guys jumping in here and with the chat, and for everyone that's still in the stream.
Thank you.
I appreciate everybody that's in the stream, and hopefully we'll do it again next week.
Absolutely.
And that's it, boys. So
Everyone stay safe.
everyone stay safe.
Drive safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Take it
do
easy.
some more videos. I'm looking forward to go seeing that motor.
Yeah.
Get down to real business.
Have a
All
good
right,
one, everyone.
Anthony. Look forward to your name change.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Nice meeting you, Anthony.
Anthony's
Bye-bye.
Garage. Anthony's Garage.
We'll see how searchable, how many others there are.
All right. Okay. Peace out, guys.
Cool.
Okay,
Once again,
good night, guys.
congrats on hitting 1,000, and the same for Matt.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Okay.
Night,
See you guys. Good night.
Right.